Welcome, one and all. This is Chapter 5, Into the Abyss, Demons, Queen, Enclave. We've got our four returning heroes, Splug, Grolnar, the Blacklight, and Bryn. I guess technically Ninny is returning as well. She came in at the end of last chapter after the fall of Helmet Erovar. So this chapter is called Demons, Queen, Enclave. And let me do the little intro and background for everybody. Treachery, deceit, and vengeance are three pillars of Drow society. Dwarves believe that the Drow wage war on the people of the surface world only as practice, saving their deepest cruelties for one another. Tieflings have a similar saying. The only thing worse than being a Drow's foe is being a Drow's ally. Deep within the earth, in the dark halls of a Drow outpost called Phaervorul, the adventurers learn the truth behind these statements. Okay, the background. So when I go over this background, I think I said it in Discord before this started. This is all, I guess, meta knowledge. So your characters won't exactly know all this. So just play that appropriately as you guys find out some of this information. But this is all meta knowledge. The action in Demon Queen's Enclave centers in I'm going to butcher that name 100 times before I get it right. Centers on Phaervorul, a small drow settlement deep in the Underdark. The settlement stands atop a planar cyst, an unstable gate that provides access to a strange domain in the Shadowfell called the Rotting Throne. This domain served as a fortress for Throlzon, an exarch of Orcus who led undead legions against Loth and her followers. More than 5 centuries ago, war raged in the lightless depths of the Underdark. Zombies, wraiths, and worse faced the drow and their slaves, proxies in a divine struggle between the Queen of Spiders and the Lord of the Undead. Orcus, distracted by more pressing matters and angered at Throlzon's inability to land a killing blow against the drow, turned his back on his exarch. Soon the drow slew Throlzon, seized the gateway to Throlzon's realm, and sealed it. They erected Phaervorul both to commemorate their victory and to keep watch for any further incursions from Orcus and his allies. Slowly but surely, the drow forgot the threat that Phaervorul was brought to staunch. They engaged in their typical infighting and bickering. In time, a small faction of drow, led by a powerful warrior, arose against Phaervorul's ruler, Matron Earlbrain. Seeing the chance to reverse the drow victory and claim revenge for his earlier defeat, Orcus reached out to this group of drow, and soon they turned to worship him. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, a few mechanical things to talk about in this chapter. So this is still a 4E module converted to 5E. However, this specific module actually made an effort to talk about how not all encounters can or should be dealt with a fight or combat. So keep that in mind as you guys come across different things. I'll try my best to kind of prompt you when it's really something that's, I wouldn't say catered to a non-combat encounter, but at least that you have the option to attempt to do a non-combat encounter. So it actually brought up a few examples here of dealing with the drow. Let's see here how much this I want to really talk about here. You know what? It's probably make more sense if I bring this up as they come up. But just keep in mind that anytime you run into a drow, I guess it doesn't have to be drow, any kind of an enemy, if it appears there may be a way to negotiate or use diplomacy or whatever to avoid a fight, that may very well be an option. So please don't hesitate to bring that up, ask about it. There's different parts in this that are more challenging than others. So it's like typical skill challenges. They want a certain number of successes before a certain number of failures. And so, again, we'll uncover that as we come up here. Okay? Any questions on
Cool.
that? Okay.
Gary, avoiding a fight means not fighting.
And I will say, if you start a fight and then start to negotiate, that's probably going to go badly. So
Oh.
it's usually negotiate first and then fight as a last resort. Okay, next up. Oh, I got a note here. Does anybody want to share their hook, or do you want to keep it to yourself until it feels right to reveal that?
Um,
I would like to share my hook.
Okay, then go ahead, David, if you want to. Or I should say, go ahead, Blacklight.
I think he dropped.
Oh, really? That was perfect
Almost-
timing. I would like to share.
I thought it was me.
Doodle-doo.
I want to share. Psych.
Hold on, man. He sent me some private messages. I don't know if that was before or during the game. Oh shit. Okay.
Blug will share his, but should I wait till he gets back?
Uh let's give it about 10 seconds. If he doesn't come back, go ahead and start. I don't want to have a dead space here where we're waiting for him to come back. You know what? Go ahead. If he wants to hear it, he can
Oh,
Oh,
watch
I think
it
I just
on
heard him
the
log in again.
Nope. David, you back?
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Fuck. I thought that my microphone was see it again. Sorry.
All right, so you said you wanted to go ahead and share your hook. Is that right? The black
Yeah,
light?
I would like to share my hook. Yeah. I would like to share my hook, but first I would like to know where are we? Where are we meeting, or and in which city are we? Are we in the path to the Forio Keep, or are we in Cannon Hall, or?
I'll let you guys decide. You guys, I mean, like I said, it's been about 2 months since the end of the last chapter. So whether you guys would, I think some of your backstory, like Splugs talk about, he went to Telfum for a while. I think Gralnar went to his clan or had his clan come to him. But it's up to you guys whether you want to start off in Carindal Hold or back at your keep or
I think
somewhere
back
else.
at our keep. I think back at our keep makes more sense. Kind of a meeting place, but that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Sure.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
It has no bearing on the start of this adventure. That's why I'm saying I'm not going to dictate to you where you guys are. If you guys want, you could have gone your own ways and then had a way to contact and meet up before you head out. That's your call. Does that make a difference on what you share or how you share, David?
Yeah, it may be because well, not really. If I share with my friends what I know, it's not important where we are. I just wanted to know just to prepare my skills or ritual mornings and everything. But no for the hook. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Right, so
But
go
I
ahead
would
and
like
share
to
your hook
share
if you
with
want.
them.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, guys. I don't know if you remember my history, but when I left the Underdark, because I'm a draw, um, everybody that I know despised me, and I just ran away and found the place where my father was killed. But I thought that everybody in my family thought that I was dead, but I just received a message for my sister, that is the matron mother of the house Pequeño, and he told me the following. I'm gonna uh, copy and paste in the chat because I'm not really good reading. Um,
We understand you're
this is what I.
undercommon very good now, David. So you're doing good.
Okay, okay. This is what I received. This is in a message with the how I say the signal. No, this is not a signal. The this thing that you put in the. Sorry, I don't know the name. Let me translate it. Um, Seal, yeah, with the seal of my house. That my sister, that is the matron of my house, is asking for my help. That I don't know how she locates me because I thought that everybody thought that I was dead. But they need kinda my help with some draw stuff.
And I can't remember if
I
David
show
did.
them.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just show them the scroll with the message. I put it in the chat so everybody can read it.
Is that a confirmed from your sister?
Yeah, the seal was
Okay,
the real signet. Yeah,
good
my
deal.
sister is the matron of my house that I left a long time ago when Resol saved me from the evil spirit, and I joined your party in that moment.
Okay.
So yeah, to guess more, I guess give you more detailed answer to your questions. Just confirmed. So I don't know if David already said it, but a imp came to him that was sent by his sister, the mother of his house, mother matron of his house, and with a scroll that had the seal of his house on that scroll.
Mhm.
So for that, it should be legit. I'll say it like that just to maybe put a teaser out there. You don't really know 100% sure if it's from her or not, but it sure seems like it. Okay. Anything else you want to share on that, Blacklight?
No, that's just that I am so surprised that they know that I am not dead. Second, that they are able to locate me, and third, that they are asking for my help because everybody despises me in my hometown. So it's for me so strange that my sister contact me after all this time and she thinks that my help can be needed.
Okay. Anybody have anything they want to add or ask or dive into with that hook that David shared? Sorry, the Blacklight shared.
Nope, that makes
Okay,
sense.
take it as a no.
Yeah, I don't have anything for him, but I'd like to share mine.
Yeah. So is Splug.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Um, I'm going to kind of read it as written, and just so that the party explains or understands what's going on with Splug. This is kind of what he shares at breakfast. Um, I've begun dreaming of mazes. Black stone corridors soaked in blood, where the walls shift and the floors pulse like muscle. At the center of the dream, always the same thing. A twisting horned silhouette holding a great axe made of bone and flame. It says nothing, but it watches me. Sometimes it mirrors my every move, other times it charges at me head on. When I awake, I can't remember if I won or if I lost. After the fall of Ard, I thought the fire would die down, but it hasn't. It's gotten worse. I feel restless, hungry, angry, even when there's no fight. Then one night, when there were no stars, I heard a voice. You were made to cut through shadow. You are not done, Horned One. The Underdark runs deep with blood, but not enough. That night, the old scars reopened. No wound, no blade, just a fresh streak of red in the shape of a spiral. Baphomet is calling, and Splug is feeling it more clearly in the deep. Phaervorul may be a proving ground, a battlefield, a test, or a trap. Whether to resist the beast or unleash it fully, he must walk the path laid before him. I know my friends might need a champion, but it feels like the beast inside needs a slaughterer. And I just don't know which one I'll be when we're done. And that's Splug. That's what's going on with them.
Okay, Growlnar will say, my dreams have also been troubled. I dream of an ancient forge that's cold, cracked, and my new axe is draped across it. And in that forge, a voice of Durgan calls out, "You set the axe on the anvil, but will you strike with it? You gave the hold its breath back, but rot still coils deeper beneath." I cannot pass on Gralnar, nor can the others. The soul tide fails. The halls of our fathers are hushed. Strike deep, strike true, or the stone will forget us. I suspect we need to go on.
Because the shadow knows.
Well, I got the ring of mind shielding, so I'm pretty sure it's not yeah, reading my mind or invading my mind, so
Okay. Have anything? Anybody have anything to add or questions or discussions amongst yourselves?
No.
Okay. Anybody else wanting to share their hook, or they want to keep it to themselves for now? Once.
Then you can share.
Okay.
In the ash-streaked stillness of Cairndale Hold, Nenny Glowheart felt something shift. Not the wind, not the earth, the trail. For the first time in far too long, it moved. It began with a pulse from the Voidwalker ring warm against her finger. Then a folded note appeared in her pouch, unsigned but unmistakable. The mark was there. Elara's coin. Blank face, theatrical mask. No names. Too dangerous. The message was brief, but its weight immeasurable. Contact acknowledged. The archivists remember her. She was tracking a void broker connected to the mages of Sauron. Phaervorul holds the other half of the ledger. The mages of Sauron had already come seeking help. An envoy of theirs, Onator, was missing in the Underdark. They offered a spider-shaped diplomatic pass for safe travel, but for diplomacy. It was about Alara. Before Alara vanished, she entrusted Nenny with the Voidwalker ring, telling her only, if it ever warms, if the shadows are moving, that's when you run toward them. And now it has. And then he knows the answers to Alara's disappearance, the truth about the archivists and the forces pulling strings behind the undead invasion. They all point to Phaervorul. She slides the Shadowlink bracer onto her wrist, and it clicks into place. The etchings flash violet for a moment, then fade. Somewhere in the dark, a whisper trails across her thoughts. No one walks the void alone.
Very nice. With that, Bryn, I'm assuming you'll keep yours close to the vest for now.
Who says I even got one, Brian? Why don't you play my hand for me?
Everyone knows they got one.
Well, nobody knows what I got.
That's right. You don't have to play it. You don't have to bring it up. It's your call. All right, so we good, Sharon? No discussions about what visions or hooks you guys have? You guys good?
I vaguely remember the Shadowlink bracers, but I don't have it in my inventory. Maybe I forgot to add it.
Oh, shit. Let me go look. I may have not brought it over. And since you created a new character, I don't know if you copied over your bio and info tab from your old character to your new character.
I didn't see it on my old character either.
Shit, did I give you an item without giving you a link?
I vaguely remember you saying something about it, but then I think I forgot about it.
Okay, well, let me
Is
add
it
it.
the-
What was it called again?
Oh, Shadowlink bracer.
Shadowlink Bracer. First, to make sure it's in here, just hidden. Nope, looks like I never brought it over. Hold, please. Mechanical
is it the
stuff.
same- is it Brian? Is it the same process to link with the square brackets?
Yeah, that shit. I'm like 95% sure that still works in the new character sheets. So yeah, it should still work as long as you spell it correctly.
Yep, it's working on mine. That's why I wasn't sure if it was the same.
No, I didn't even. I just looked it up. I didn't even bring the Shadowlink bracers over, so I'm gonna go grab them right now. Put them over. Okay, now I am confused because I don't even see Shadowlink bracers in chapter 4. So I really fucked up. Oh, I hope I look in the right section. Hold, please. I was looking in characters, not handouts. There they are. All right, so Ryan, if you go into your bio and info tab and edit that, and just add like under arms or something, Shadow Link Bracer, not plural, in the square brackets, then you should be able to pull up the handout for it.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else have something they're missing? Okay. If you do, fine, just let me know. Okay, on to Journey to the Underdark. All right, so you guys have all got these hooks. I'm assuming I'm not going to role play you guys all meeting together and deciding to go on there. I'm assuming everyone's in agreement. You're going to head to Phaervorul. And I'll say amongst the group between the Blacklight, still knowing some of the passageways to reach that part of the Underdark, and general knowledge, either people at your keep knew or some of you guys knew, there's two main ways to enter into an area close to Phaervorul. This has no mechanical impact on the story. It's more for story flavor. The one method is through the Underspire Labyrinth, where you guys fought before, met the Mages of Sarun. That's one path to lead to Phaervorul. There's also another path called the Miser's Pit. High in the Giant Spire Mountains, this 20-foot wide shaft carved from rocks drops nearly 500 feet into the ground. Along its side runs a narrow set of stairs. Each one of them leads to a different part within the Codelands, but no matter which route you take, it is about a 5-day journey to get to Phaervorul. So do you guys have a preference? Do you care? Does it matter to you which way you take?
Doesn't really matter to me.
Yep. Same.
Right. So whether you go the Miser's Pit or through the Underspire Labyrinth, if you guys need to purchase any kind of like standard player's handbook equipment, 2 healing potions, everybody don't have to worry about buying those. Everyone can start with those. If there's any other specific equipment you guys think you may need, now is the time to bring it up and add it to your character sheet. So talk amongst yourselves if there's anything you guys want to purchase before you head down.
I'd like to purchase more healing potions.
I think I said before, your max I'll let everybody have is like 4. So if you
Mhm.
want to buy 2 more, just knock 100 gold pieces off of your character sheet gold.
Okay.
Can he buy better than just the basic ones?
Ooh.
I say you guys are level 10 now, so that's certainly doable. I just don't remember what the price is for a greater healing potion. So 1 second, let me go look if I establish that or if I'm going to roll randomly on my thing here.
I'm anticipating needing quite a few.
Again, 4 potions is the max anyone can carry. Beyond that, then it gets dangerous. You could possibly break one and waste it. That's what I'll say from a logical standpoint. All right, so greater healing potions are rare. Holy crap, those things are expensive. The consumables should be half that. So let's see. The range is anywhere from. Holy shit, they're that expensive? Has anyone here ever bought these in another game?
I
think
bought
we
them at
have.
7-Eleven.
Okay.
They were $2.99.
All right,
2
so
for $4.
I've always priced them at about 200 gold each, Ryan.
that's not what this. This is showing me the cheapest one is 1,000 gold pieces for a greater healing potion.
Price list that I've got says 2,000 for superior, 200 for uncommon.
What source is that? So I can update my.
I don't remember. I put it on a basically a DM screen that I made for myself.
All right, so for today, I'm not going to look it up. I'll look it up between sessions. So let's say if you want a greater one, I'll say 250 for a greater one.
May I have 2 greater ones and 2 regular?
Yeah, you can start off with 2. Tell you what, I'll put all y'all on. Everyone starts with 2 greater ones free. Anything else you want to buy, you can.
But we are paying from the community treasure or from our personal stuff.
I don't know. Have you
Break
guys
out your
decided
own-
how you're going to do that?
Break out your own credit card, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We should be pretty flush with cash, so nobody should be poor. With all that platinum we found.
No. All of the gold and we never really talked about this, but all of the gold
Right.
that we found went into the community pile. What David's
Yep.
asking is, are we paying for it out of the community pile when we buy healing potions? And Gary said, no, break out your card. You're paying for it yourself.
Agreed.
Exactly.
And
So
then we can work on.
Some of us might be flush, but some of us might not be because we haven't shared any. We haven't shared any gold for a long time.
Do we need to dole out the what's in the thing first then, or?
Well, we talked about that it's not fair to dole out the stuff because there's players that are currently playing that there's players that are currently playing that should deserve some of that.
Yeah. So what
Okay.
if we
That's why we talked about leaving it in the kitty.
But what about taking a portion of it and dividing it amongst everyone who plays? So if a new character comes in, they get that same portion. It's like getting a paycheck for the work they did in the last round. You know what I mean?
So what are you dividing it by? How many people are you dividing it by? Are we giving it some to the sidekicks too? Are we giving players that have only played 1 or 2 sessions some of that? That's sort of, we didn't know how we were going to do that.
I
Well,
would
guys,
say
I don't want to dictate to you guys how you do this, but in my opinion, you should just have a community loot bag, and you guys just talk amongst yourselves if someone wants to make a large purchase. If we're talking about 250 gold pieces, I think, what'd you say, Bryn, last time there was like 20,000 gold
There's
worth?
24,600 in there right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
But you said that we need 20,000 for the Deforio keep, right?
Yeah, that was the problem, is that you told us that we were going to have to spend a crap load of that in the keep.
I'm just giving you shit. If no one's really going to do anything with the keep, then I'm not going to ask you guys to spend on it.
Yeah.
If you want it as is, if you're not going to expand upon it, then no, there's not going to be really have to worry about paying on it.
I think Slug wants some money for hookers and claw wine. That's all.
I don't want to pay for Splug's hookers, and claw wine.
Well, he earns some
I can
of the
pay for
money.
I can give my share to Splag 6. No, but I think that I don't really understand exactly how all the Deforio keep works, but I think it could be interesting if we spend some money in that, because as far as I read, it can be useful in the long term.
You're talking about the keep?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to rule is the keep is something we're going to do like in between sessions, like just through Discord. I don't want to spend any in-game time on the keep stuff because not everybody's interested in participating in that. Is that fair?
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
there's something specific you want to do about the keep, we can talk about that offline, and we'll do that like through Discord chat or whatever, and resolve that way.
How much are we spending on healing potions? And I'll take it out of the loot bag money.
Well, we got
Gary's
2 for free, and the
Gary's
basic
buying
ones.
2 more for 500. Is anybody buying more than just the 2 for free?
If we can, I guess we are not going to buy anything shortly. So if we can take at least 4 each one, and then if we find a store or something like that I don't think so, we spend more.
Right. So everybody gets 2. Are you saying that everybody else should buy 2 more? I don't know that the vendor has that many.
I think so, because for my experience, my short experience here, is not. We will not have the opportunity to buy more after this session.
Is this regular healing or greater healing?
Greater.
Brian gave us each 2 graders.
Yeah, you guys can each start with
graders
2 free greater healing potions, and it sounds like you guys are going to all buy 2 more greater healing potions. So everyone will have a total of 4, and that's the max you guys can carry.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm
So that means
only going to go with
that
the
means
two
that we're
free
buying.
because I can
That
make
means that
my
we're
own.
buying 10 total. 5 people with 2 each.
Yeah. Even if you're not going to buy it, don't carry them because other people may need them.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if we
All
can
right.
spend community money on more potions, I will vote positively with that.
Well, Britain's got it covered. You guys are going to spend basically 500 per person, 500 gold times 5 people. That's 2,500 gold is coming out of the community loot, right, Bryn?
It's already done.
Okay. So everyone should have 4 greater healing potions on their character sheets.
Perfect.
If I can, Brian, when I look at potion of greater healing in my character sheet, the 24 character sheet, it has a cost of 200 GP.
All right.
So
Well,
that seems to come straight from the compendium.
let's not change the math. I've already
Yep.
established it.
Yeah.
Moving forward, now
Understood.
we know.
No, it was
Okay.
just an FYI.
That's
Yep.
fine. Yeah.
Sweet.
Right. Is there any other basic equipment stuff you guys wanting to buy or need to buy for your trip before you take off?
Can I buy an Uzi?
Can you buy what?
An Uzi.
An
Machine
Uzi?
gun.
Yeah, they have these
Uzi machine gun.
little Uzi machine you blow in it and it makes like a.
That's not what I meant. You know
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I picked up a couple of javelins.
Okay. Splug, do you have javelins on your character sheet now?
Yep, I
Okay.
do.
All right.
40 of them.
Okay.
Like you said.
All right. We all good with basic equipment?
Hmm.
I think so.
Okay. Okay. Now we are actually in the Underdark, making your way to Phaervorul. The journey through Underdark is treacherous and filled with natural hazards, hostile creatures, and evidence of an evil's growing influence. So I'm going to work this kind of similar to what we did in the swamp in the last chapter. There's going to be like some skill challenges for every day that you're traveling to see how far you make it and whether or not there's something beneficial or detrimental to what happens on that day. Okay? Day 1, shifting tunnels. The Underdark is infamous for its ever-changing geography. Tremors and underground floods can shift entire tunnel networks, creating dead ends, new caverns, or sudden drops. So, I'm going to do this a little bit different than we've done in the past. I'm going to tell you guys what the skill checks are. There are 3 of them. You guys can choose which one you want to do. This is a group check, so as long as more people succeed than fail, then I will share with you what the results of that could be. Okay? So the 3 skills for this challenge are going to be survival, athletics, or investigation. So if you guys want to role play while using a certain skill, you can, but I'm not going to require it. Just need everyone to kind of choose which one of those skills. I want you to whisper them to me. Then once I get everybody's roll, I'll let you guys know if you succeeded or failed and what that
Can you say the
means.
skills? Can you say the skills again, Brian?
Survival, athletics, and investigation.
Okay, I suck at all of them.
I'm on my best at athletics, like some other people, and I've got a 2 in survival.
I see 2
Probably-
rolls.
I have advantage on survival checks.
Say
I'm
that
good
again.
with survival. I'm good with survival.
I'm getting the
Oh.
feeling that Brian doesn't want us to discuss it. He just wants you to choose one and make a roll to him.
Won't be that way.
And if you want to role play while you're using something, I'm not going to discourage that, but no, you don't need to. Looks like I still need 2 more rolls. I see a roll from Splug, from Bryn.
Now
Oh yeah, guys,
from
change your avatar names to your character names so I can get back in the habit of calling you by your character names.
But if I understood correctly, we are rolling to find the way to the Underdark?
Yeah, this is basically like survival is like you navigating the unstable terrain. Athletics is like to climb or clear rubble. Investigation is like trying to find a stable pathway so you don't fall into the darkness somewhere. So just pick one of those three skills, David, for your character, and then whisper the roll to me.
Okay. So I don't have any advantage because I'm a drow and I have living there, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, rolls are all in. Party navigates the shifting tunnels efficiently and actually come across an old campsite where you guys find a potion of climbing. Oh, shit. I already told you guys you have a maximum number you can carry, but you got one more greater healing potion.
Hmm.
So I'll make an exception here. One of you guys can have an extra one.
Everyone or just one of
No,
them?
just one.
Okay.
So you got to decide who carries those two and add them to your character sheet.
I think Splug or Growlnar, just because we're most likely to get hit.
I
Absolutely.
can make my own, so whoever's
Oh, yeah.
squishy.
Take it,
Plug,
Splug.
take it.
I would-
You're strong. You're strong, so it makes more sense that you'd be able to hold more.
I will say Nenny because I feel bad that Helmut dead.
I'm good. I have 4 potions of greater healing.
Nenny's just a baby. She can't. The 4 potions way more
Yeah,
than she does.
everybody has 4. This is one more for one of us.
Yeah, I say so give it. Let's Splug have it. He's always right at the front getting smashed.
Who
Thank you.
wants to take? Who wants to take the climbing one?
The athletics.
Potion of climbing.
I can
It allows you to
so-
Oh,
climb.
potion of climbing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that.
I can fly, so I don't think I need it.
I don't need it either.
Go
Well,
for
I mean, I
Growlnar.
could carry it if nobody else wants it, but
Well, I've got your little climbing boots now, Gralnar. So
yeah, that's
you
awesome.
might as well take the potion.
Okay.
Yeah, take it.
Were you all good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after finding this little cache, you guys make your way further. So it's about halfway through your first day of journey. You enter a cavern lit by a bright yellow glow. The cavern is much hotter than the passage you've navigated so far to reach this place. In the middle of the cavern, a pool of magma, about says 50 feet. I think it's actually bigger than that. Bubbles and pops. A small metal island sets in the middle of the molten rock. Smaller metal walkways provide pathways towards and around the perimeter of the island. Beyond the island, on the other side of the cavern, the small metal walkways lead close to the only visible exit from this cavern. How would you guys like to proceed? You can obviously just avoid this and backtrack, maybe lose another hour or so of travel, or you can try to figure out how to navigate your way past this.
Well, our flyers can fly over it, I would think. And how deep is this? You said it's about 50 feet?
Well, the width of this plasma
Mm-hmm.
magma pool is probably closer to like, I don't know, 80, 90 feet.
Oh,
But there's like these little metal walkways that kind of go around the island, not to it, but kind of around it and beyond it. And at the far end, you can see there's an opening to the cavern beyond it, but none of the walkways actually go up to the opening of that cavern. Like you have to figure out a way to jump, navigate, get over the magma to that other cavern over there. So just simple question. Do you guys want to enter here or do you guys want to backtrack and avoid this area?
I think backtrack and avoid, but But I'm game for trying it too. But if somebody slips, they're in big trouble.
What about Blacklight? What's his advice?
If I remember correctly, I don't know.
Not to put you on the spot. Ow. Ow.
But I think I can use this.
Yeah, you just whispered that to me. Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
sorry.
asking me. Okay, that's fine if you're
Yeah,
asking me.
yeah, no, I'm shared with everybody. It's something I learned from Risol recently in Cardinal Hall.
So is this a ritual casting?
Yeah, it's like a question to the higher divinity or something like that, and I can ask if the result of going over here is good, bad, or well, you have it.
Okay. You guys have a problem with Blacklight using this?
Oh, that's great.
Okay, let me read it. You receive an
Just to
omen
have a
from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of actions you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So I have to choose wheel for good results, woe for bad results, and wheel and woe for both good and bad results. Nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. Okay, so this, like I prefaced before, encounters aren't necessarily always going to be a fight. So I'm going to say this is wheel and woe.
so good and bad, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I share with my friends that I'm confused.
I don't understand what this does.
It's supposed to
Me
like give
neither.
you like a foretelling of whether or not you're making the right decision or not. But
Okay.
but it also says it can't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome. So it depends on. It depends.
On you.
Yeah. I don't.
If
I
it
don't
was,
think
if
I've
it was,
ever heard
so if it was something definitely bad, like as a trap here, then he would have got the, what is it, woe for bad results. If it was somebody waiting to ambush, he would have got a woe result. If it's, hey, there's a hidden treasure in here, but no danger, he would have
Gotcha.
got, wheel for good results.
Gotcha.
I
So
don't think I've ever had a anything but the middle one.
Yeah.
does anybody have a good suggestion on how we get to the exit if the pathways don't get us there? Like, is there a way to manipulate them and move them? Is there a nearby lumber yard where we can buy equipment to build a bridge?
Here, let me do this. I was going to
But
wait and
isn't
see if
there
you guys actually wanted to go in the room before I showed you this, but I'll go ahead and show you what the map looks
but
like.
isn't there walkways on the outside edge?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm just going to show you the map here to make it easier on you guys.
We don't need a bridge. We just need to maybe use one of the walkways.
Just got to make sure I have everything that you shouldn't see on the layer that you shouldn't see. So let's find out. I don't know if I've got dynamic lighting on here or not. We're going to find out. So I'll move you guys to this map. You may have to zoom out. Do you guys see the map or is it black?
No, it's awesome.
Oh wow, I love it.
I see
Yeah.
it. I see
What are
it.
those guys up there
It's got-
for, though?
Those guys.
This is fight.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Since
So
there are
where
no
are we on the map?
Yeah, hold on. Let me drop the DM token on here to kind of. I'm gonna say you're over here where I'm pinging in the lower left is where you guys are.
Okay.
I'll drop a DM token here to kind of help mark that. Where did I put my party token? There we are. There you go. So now I got you guys right here. And
We're
just
heading to.
for theory of the mind, if you guys head back down this way, I'll say it kind of curves around. It'll come back over here on this one to the lower right. even though the map doesn't show it.
So we could get up to here, lower ourselves to here, saunter slowly in the heat all the way up to here, and then we got to figure out how to get to here.
Correct.
And that's where we're headed.
That seems pretty easy.
Okay.
You know, I don't know how we're going to get through that part,
Music.
but I guess we could hop from.
Well, that's some good
Thing-
music
thing?
for this one. I like it. Make you guys all paranoid. All right, how do you guys want to proceed? I'm sorry if you guys made a decision.
Well, I can get us, like, I understand how to get us into this area, but I don't know how we're going to go past that. Maybe someone has a brilliant idea.
I can
Someone
Misty
can-
Step with a rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far can you go?
30 foot.
So that I guess from there to there, and then I don't know how we would get from there to there.
If you're pinging, I'm not seeing it. Where on the map are you pinging, Ryan?
Oh,
Way,
sorry.
way up top.
Did you see me? I was kind of right there. So I can, if it's not too high, we can use a rope. I can Misty Step with a rope, but getting across to the exit of the cavern, I'm not sure.
An important note, you guys see at the very top left of the map, I put on there one of these squares that you see on here on this walkway thing. Those are actually 2.5 feet because the scale didn't quite work out right.
Okay.
Okay.
If you use the measuring tool should be pretty accurate. With the exception of back here because it's a 3D. So this is probably closer to 20 feet than it is 16 feet. You guys see what I'm doing back here on the backside?
Yeah.
So-
Okay. And what about the measuring stick like across the cavern at the end there that we need to get to? My measuring stick says it's about 24 feet.
We'll stick with that if you're going from that platform to the other one. I'll keep
Yeah.
it simple since you're
Brian?
going to keep looking at that one.
Can we just jump right down here
Oh,
at the bottom
We're going
left?
up. We're going up, Don. Oh, I see what you're saying down here.
Yeah.
you can certainly try.
I mean, how far is it? Are we gonna break our
Measuring
neck?
tool
or-
shows 11 feet to me, but I don't know how far
Yeah.
down it is. Even if it's 15.
Yeah, I said
But I
at the
mean,
bottom of this map, the measuring tool is pretty accurate. Just as you get further up toward the top, then the measuring tool is going to be off a little bit because this is 3D.
But Don, we also figured out we could walk all the way around to here,
Yeah.
and then we could
No.
drop down to here.
And yeah, I was
Where?
just exploring options.
Okay.
Right? Then we just drop down. There's no real danger. And then Ryan Misty steps up to here with a rope. And we tie it taut.
Anyway, go ahead and drop your tokens on there, either on the platform at the lower left or the platform over here in the lower right, whichever area you want to be at.
Do you guys see where I am on the right?
Yeah, I see it. I see him. I see her.
How did we get over there?
Ryan
Ryan
said
told-
we could walk down around the bottom here.
Yeah, I said there's a walkway along
I
the.
still see the party token where the party token is. It confused me.
Yeah, the party token's still there, but we walked around kind of like around the bottom outside of the map. There we are. Yeah.
No, I see us over on the right. I just saw the party token in a different spot. It didn't make sense to me.
I only see 4 tokens on the map. Who didn't drop their token?
I'm not there yet because I didn't
Okay.
know where to put my stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the party token then. All right, so as you guys approach this platform here, let me share a little bit more with you. As the adventurers step onto the outer walkway of the blistering heat of the magma cavern, the air shimmers with waves of heat, distorting your vision. Then, a hatch opens at the top of the strange metal island in the center of the magma pool. A deep, reverberating voice echoes through the chamber. Ah! Intruders! Or perhaps admirers? You guys watch as a massive flaming eye rises up out of a mechanical trap door that opens up. Looms over the molten lake, its twisted maw stretching into something akin to a grin. It is a beholder. The beholder's glowing irises flares, illuminating the cavern as its eye stalks twitch suspiciously, scanning each of you in turn. Wait, there's more? Let me go and put him on the token layer just to give you a visual. Begins speaking again as the trapdoor of the island closes. You all stand before the great Zarkul, the eternal, keeper of the molten throne, master of the searing gaze, the supreme ruler of these domains. Your arrival is most unexpected. The beholder slowly drifts up to allow the metal... Oh, I already said that. Drifts up to allow the metal hatch to close before the floating back down toward the metal island, its heat radiating outward. Tell me, little creatures, what toll shall you pay to cross my domain? You have but 3 choices. You must pay a tribute, you must entertain me, or you can choose to burn, baby, burn. And at that, you guys see there are 3 fiery bodies, bubbles out from below the level of the lava. And the beholder chuckles darkly, its eyes narrowing as it awaits your response. So let me bring in what you see rising up out of the magma. There's going to be one right here. And there's going to be one right here. And there's going to be one right here.
Well, anybody who want to rock a performance check? We got any talented singers? Does Nenny do magic? Like card tricks?
No,
Almost
I'm really
enough.
good at sleight of hand. I'm trying to think on the spot here of something that I could probably do.
I'm not bad at performance.
What are you going to perform?
You just... I don't know. I thought that this plaque says something about performance.
Yeah.
I did. I asked if anybody is got something they can do to entertain Zarkul. Like the
Yeah,
first
I can try.
act of Les Mis.
You see his little eye stalks are kind of squinting, and he looks around the room a little bit and looks back at you. Ah, mortals. Always so indecisive. So fragile. Perhaps you need a little motivation? And one of the magma paramentals kind of surges up and flexes. A little bit of heat comes pouring out of its eye sockets.
Oh, lovely.
So a flex down, Splug, I think this is your area
Yeah,
of expertise.
I think the exact same thing. No, what do you think, guys? Let's have some ideas. You know, I could mimic him and see if I can make him laugh with that. I have no problem with that. But is there something we can do performance-wise or something we can do to appease this dude? We got to think on our feet here, guys. I have no clue.
Same here.
Okay, well let's start with the basics then. Why don't you try and do a flex down with him and see if you can impress him.
Okay. Blood goes up to the edge and flexes in the exact same way, but a little more flamboyantly, like having fun with it. Not making fun of him, but I'm a puny minotaur.
1 second, I'm reading what he might do for this. So what do you say his your three choices were? Pay tribute, entertain me, or burn baby burn. That's right. So you're trying to entertain him with a flex. So I'll give you an athletics check. If you would like to try to...
To the GM?
Yes, whisper it to me. Sorry, there's a wall of text here for different things you can do for him, so give me a second while I try to find something that falls in line with you flexing your muscles.
I'm not trying to impress him. I'm trying to amuse him.
Oh, okay. Entertain him is what he said you had to do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you roll? Oh, I see your roll now. It's like, very impressive for a mortal. But those muscles, I must say, look... They look more delicious than they do entertaining. Who else could do something more entertaining? There's a certain number of successes before a certain number of failures to succeed at this.
Any response to the Baphomet tattoos on my arm? Would you notice those?
Are you pointing those out to him?
I'm flexing my arms like Schwarzenegger. Would that have any sway, is what I'm asking.
He will acknowledge the mark on your arm. Oh, he's got the mark of Baphomet, is he? Well, what kind of adventures do we have here? The slaughtering type?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Your service, Mr. Zarkul.
Blacklight, I saw you whispered something to me. Were you doing something with that? Or is that a mistake?
I don't know if I can use this ability as a Black said, but if possible, I would like to follow his instruction to performance whatever he is telling me.
What kind of a performance are you doing?
I'm not sure, but I'm totally trusting Splag. So whatever he says me to perform, I'll try.
All right, Splug, so are you instructing the Blacklight to flex like you do?
Yes. Absolutely. Mimic me exactly right behind me, like just to the side, so I don't see you doing it, but you're mocking me.
Okay, so
Perfect.
the Blacklight, since you're taking his instructions, I need you to make me an athletics check and not what you rolled me.
Athletic, okay. I roll to you?
Yes, whisper it to me.
But athletic is not so good. But okay.
Well, if he's pretending to be all, swollen and whatnot, wouldn't that be a performance?
I'm a roll athletics on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Shit.
Natural
We
20,
have
man.
a hard dungeon master today, right?
So the Blacklight steps up next to Splug and starts flexing. What's your strength modifier, Blacklight? Just so we can all...
-1.
Minus one. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not so smart and I'm not so strong.
What kind of crazy shenanigans is this? A little drow trying to flex his muscles? That is so stupid. Be gone, weakling. Surely someone else can entertain me better than that. And one of the little elemental dudes kind of slides over here. He slides over here. That is 2 skill challenges. Who else wants to go next?
Wow.
Can you forge like how someone would do balloon animals, but forge like a some kind of weird animal out of metal there, Groundlar?
Yeah, I really got hardcore nothing. It seems like one of us is at least charisma based. Maybe two of us. Rob, you got anything? I mean, I've got negative,
I
so
don't know how charisma based helps in a performance check that turns into an athletics check.
Let me throw you guys a bone. Everyone roll me an insight, since you've been having this conversation with him up to this point, to see if you can glean what else may be a good thing to try. I gotta get used to these new rolls of 2024. Because they look different to me. Okay, Ninny and Grolnar, you guys can both glean something that may work for him. Based on the way he's talking, he seems somewhat flamboyant and full of himself. I'll say, Ninny, you're pretty sure that offering some kind of a tribute, like a magical item or treasure or like a rare piece of knowledge, some kind of secret thing that may cater to what he likes, what he wants. And Grolnar, you're able to glean, let's see, which one of these makes sense for Grolnar? Based on some of the stuff you read about before, you know that beholders may be curious about your purpose to the point where if he reveres you guys being like agents or followers of something that rivals him in power, that may impress him if you're able to make him believe that is your true purpose for being there. Does that make sense, the way I worded that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Say that again.
So the beholder might be curious about the party's purpose in the Underdark. So this is what Grolnar knows. So if the party claims to be like agents of a greater power, like Loth or a more powerful beholder or some powerful faction that the beholder knows about, then that may impress the beholder. So basically what I'm looking at there is probably a deception or persuasion roll with something about that, whereas Ninny's was more about persuasion or could even be an insight to an additional insight for what specific type of a magical item or treasure or rare piece of knowledge may impress him.
Oh, okay. I'll give you another insight check.
Fuck. Ninny is quite insightful. Okay, so as far as like a magical item or treasure, it's probably going to have to be something along the lines of like a 500 gold piece gem or some kind of a magical item that is not necessarily something that has a lot of power or danger, but something that is maybe like borderline entertaining, if that makes sense. Like, like a hat of disguise would be more appealing to him than say a +1 greatsword, if that kind of helps put it in perspective.
Yeah. He wants something unique, not a normal weapon. And
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
Now, I just whispered to you in the game. Can I use that?
I'm reading. Hold on.
And I just realized it's more than 30 feet away, I think. So, if it is, never mind.
Yeah, he is more than 30 feet away.
Okay.
So that answers your question.
Yeah, and what are these things?
Some kind of strange-looking magma elemental-looking thing. They're swimming around, floating in the magma.
Can I use it on them?
Are you within 30 feet of them?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say no.
Okay.
So you're 60 feet away.
Thank you.
Brian, I'm going to step forward
Okay.
onto this little stand here. I'm going to use it as a pulpit. And Bryn's going to stand there, and her ravens are going to swarm around her in a circle above her and around her. And Bryn's going to plant herself down in front of, sort of plant her feet there, and she's going to stare him straight in as many eyes as she can stare into at the same time. And she's going to say, you know, I had a dream. I was on an island, and the island was bleak. It was colorless. It was still. And a black river was winding across the gray plains out in front of me, its surface reflecting nothing. And from my knowledge of the Raven Queen, I knew that that wasn't a normal river. It was the Soul Tide. It was obvious to me. It flows endlessly in and it flows endlessly out, carrying the spirits of the dead towards the Raven Queen's domain. But something was wrong with that tide. Somewhere upstream, the river waters were churning, and its smooth waters turned thick and sluggish. Shapes were floating beneath the surface, souls were struggling, clawing at unseen barriers, but they were not able to pass. And then it became evident that there was a jagged dam rising across this river's path, not of stone, but of bone and rotted flesh, crowned with flickering violet flame. The water was trying to spill over in choking eddies, but hardly any could manage to get past. And I could hear her voice saying to me, "The soul tide is being dammed. The dead do not rest." And soon that river is going to stop completely. And our mission is to break that dam. Not with hope at this point, but with desperation. And the voice says, "Go before all flows rot." We need your help, O great beholder, the loveliest of all of the beholders that have ever existed. We need your help to be able to pass through and get to where we need to get. We need to get to the city and into that ruined drought city, and we need to take care of this threat. And only by the grace of you will we be able to get to where we need to go.
Okay, at the end, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay. It's like, oh, I'm a patron of the Raven Queen amongst us, and you're on a secret mission from your deity. I am intrigued as he floats over towards you guys. Please tell me more. That's a certain number of successes. Still need more. Who wants to go next?
Could I entertain you with a death-defying leap?
Entertain me? Yes. Can you jump from... And he points with one of his eye stalks. Can you jump from right there all the way over to here?
That's about 70 feet. I'm afraid I'm not that good.
So if you guys want to jump like a normal person, that's not very entertaining. You gotta tell me something great. Something outrageous. Something I've never seen before. I don't want to see a little thing like you jump.
So what do you want to see?
Would you like me to jump towards the lava.
Up in the lava? That would be wonderful. Can you survive that? I would be so impressed if you could do that.
Don't the boots that you walk on water, can they walk on lava too?
I stand on the edge and I do a couple of little stretches for show.
I can do that.
And I jump in the air as high as I can. I do a couple little pirouettes just for show. And then right before I'm going to hit the lava, I void step back to the ledge. And I bow in deference.
Sorry, he whispered a spell to me, guys. I'm just reading it.
Oh, crap. Sorry, I didn't mean to whisper it. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
No. There you go.
Okay.
So, if I'm reading this right, you're going to teleport down to the
Nope,
lava,
I'm going
or
to
you
jump in
wanna
the air, and then when I get about 30 feet down, I'm going to void step back up to the ledge again, and then I'm going to bow at the beholder.
Okay, so just so we're clear, you're jumping to the other ledge, or you're jumping down like into the lava?
Into the lava.
Oh, okay. I want you to give me either a performance or an acrobatics check with advantage in addition to this spell, just to see how impressive it is for the beholder.
Acrobatics with advantage?
Yes.
Can I give him guidance?
Skill challenges, you only get to use a guidance once.
I rolled a
Okay, I'm gonna
22.
give him. Then I don't.
Okay, so 22 is like, oh, that was quite neat. Even I can't disappear like that. At least not. Well, maybe I could. I can't give away all my secrets, but that was so cool. Oh, you and the Raven Queen and the big muscly Minotaur. Tell you what, just come on down, folks. You just come on in, fellas, you leave them alone. You don't bother them. You let them go. They got important work to do. And all the little elementals start kind of moving away. Because what? This one exciting detail for the rest of you. Just as you're walking here, don't slow down. Your little toesies may just not quite take it. It's just little hot on your tootsies, if you know what I mean. Hey! Just watch where you step. Yes, but please use my walkways and do come back. Tell me how everything went.
I bow at the beholder and say, Nenny Glowheart at your service.
Slug bows in appreciation as well.
And if a beholder could bow, returns the bow to you, maybe like rotates like 45 degrees down and back up again. Big grin on her face. But hold on, I think there's something else that she'll wait for you guys to make your way out before she says anything else.
Hold on. That was a female beholder?
I
Slug
just
wasn't aware of that. That totally changes everything.
You couldn't tell?
Hey, Splag. We have a lot of way to do.
Okay.
Oh, it's meta knowledge. You don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Just because I slipped and said she. She's not referring to herself as a she.
Oh, okay.
So which way is out, Brian? Which way are we actually going? Can you give us like a measuring arrow or something and point us in the direction that we actually are going?
They're going up to the very top of the map here.
All right.
Top
And so
center.
she's invited us to step down and make our way over there?
Correct.
Okay, so how far along are we allowed to go?
First, I think everyone who's at the edge. Splug, Ninny, and Bryn, give me perception rolls.
In the open?
To you?
Whispering to me, just in case everybody fails. What was I thinking? Everyone would
Yeah, I
fail.
I don't know.
All right, Bryn, you notice that these walkways are not sturdy like the stone you're standing on. These actually appear to be metal plates of the walkway. And you're not sure if it's the heat. You are sure, because that perception roll. At first, you weren't sure if it's a heat coming off the magma, but these plates are actually pretty hot. So that kind of ties in with what Zarkul was saying about don't go slow. You got to keep moving on these things, or you're gonna burn your feet. And you also see that several of the panels are what's the word I use? Kind of like free flowing. That's probably not the right terminology. They're not attached to each other. So some of them look kind of loose. Like if you step on them, they may actually tilt. And with that perception roll, you point out the tiles right here all appear to be pretty loose. So you probably want to step over those. So long story short, you can't stop. Once you get on those metal panels, you got to keep moving. And there's a possibility, if you don't pass your perception roll, something bad could happen.
Okay. One of us is able to Misty step up to here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just thinking that person and the anchor should go as a pair, so that when you guys get to this corner, you can just Misty step up with the rope, or however we're gonna do that. I don't know. Maybe throw it back with a javelin.
I would think that Slug's hooves would be immune to the heat.
Oh, if you say so. I knew of that.
He's a Minotaur. He's born in the depths of hell.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just
I didn't know that.
I'm just making shit up now.
I don't think that's where Minotaurs were born.
Okay.
Brian, you say that this is out? Is there a way to get up there? Like, can we see a way to get up there, or are we going to have to be on our own devices to get up there?
You're going to have to navigate a way up there. Like I said, I think Don was talking about Missy stepping or something up to here.
Ryan was going to with the rope.
Throwing a rope back
That's
so we
feet.
can, and then whoever
feet, right?
stays, whoever is going to be an anchor here, so everybody can start climbing up it.
So let's
Maybe.
get over there first.
Okay.
And then we can figure that out. Let's not forget that Bryn has the ability to shadow step, so we don't need to worry about Bryn getting up there.
And blacklight fly.
I was asked. I was going to ask Brian. I don't know how much strong I am. For example, if I fly, can I take, for example, Neni, and fly with her to here, for example? She's little, right?
Your strength modifier is a -1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say
I'm
no.
not really strong. Oh, okay. Huh.
But
My
you
movement speed with dash is 90 feet.
I'm sorry, what?
And then he's going to get over there in one
My
turn.
movement speed with dash is 90 feet, so I can get over there pretty quick and then Misty step to the ledge.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just getting the rest of us off the plates as soon as possible.
I wonder if I
I
can
got
also Misty step up to a stalactite and tie a rope around it, and the rest of the group can kind of Tarzan swing across the chasm.
Well, problem is, we got to get 20 feet up. Right? It's not level, is it?
I'll say the cavern here is an average about 40 feet above like these walkways here. So I'll say you're 10 feet up here. So the ceiling is about 30 feet up from you right now.
No, what I'm saying is this appears to be much higher than this, or is it straight across?
Oh, it's higher up and over a chasm. I'll say that's roughly, what's the measurement say? 'Cause it's going to be larger than this because it's not accurate. So I'll say that's 10 feet across, and the up and down should be pretty accurate, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'll say it's 10 feet up, 10 feet across.
Okay.
How far would you say the leap is from that edge to that edge? No, I'm legit, because
15 feet.
I've got a 20 strength, so I should be able to leap that.
I'll say 15
it's
feet.
Square root of 200, right?
Yeah, someone wants to do the math for me. Otherwise, I just pull a number on my butt and I'll say 15 feet.
Yeah. So Splug
Okay.
can jump that.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, 14 feet.
So why don't we just get the hell over there and Like, really, Nenny could ride my shoulders when I jump. But
Yeah.
Nenny can Misty Step, so it doesn't matter.
And Bryn
So
can as
she
well.
can reach
Yeah.
90 feet, so it's faster
Blacklight
than
can
everyone.
probably fly over there if he wants. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
But
I can fly and help everybody if you need my help.
Just for the record, I have the fly spell as well.
There you go.
Okay. Yep. But I mean, if you don't, well, depends on what resource you want to use, right?
Right. So Misty Step is definitely Shadow Step is what I'm definitely going to use.
Yeah.
Sweet. Just Gralnar, stick with me. I'll take care of you. Just run with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
I'm ready to go.
you're the only one that that we're really worried about. Because
No, I've got 20 strength as well. I can leap up there.
oh, you guys. Well, I'm not worried about leaping up. I mean, you've got a potion of climbing. Even if you couldn't leap it, you could climb it, and you'd go up there like a spider.
Right.
It's the panels. It's the movable panels that we need to have the reaction. We need to be able to see them, and so that we don't step on them, which is going to be a problem for a few people. And we need to be able to. So before we start this, I need to know whether or not we all have luck.
I
Oh,
would think.
yeah, of course. Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't have the time for that, but I made a lot of rituals before we start. And one of it, of course, is luck for everybody.
Excellent. I love luck.
All right.
Remind me, Blacklight, is the thing for the luck, is that a ritual spell? Is that a normal spell slot you got to burn for that?
Yeah, it's a no. It's a ritual.
Okay, that's what I thought.
course.
I'll make sure.
And I'm assuming, Brian, you're not going to
let
let
me-
it stack because we both have that ritual now.
Can you read
Holy
it?
shit.
Can you? Yeah. We both.
No,
can
I'm not
we
gonna let
have
that stack. No.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you probably one of you probably want to pick a different spell. If I'm not gonna let them stack, it's kind of a waste of a spell for you. I apologize.
No, because it's ritual. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
no
No.
problem.
It's fine that we both have it. It's cool. There might be a time, right? They might not stack, but maybe after we've used them all, the other one of us can then cast it and can then ritualize it and give us 3 more for later in the day or something. But we can talk about that another day. So we need to get through here. We need to get past the free floating the unattached panels, and we need to get to the very north end of the room. So let's do it. So let's see what happens, and we'll figure it out.
So a couple more obvious things that you guys would see or know here that I forgot to share. So there's a lot of like not fumes, but like if you see heat on the road in the summertime, kind of distorts. So any perception roll beyond 30 feet is going to be at disadvantage to see beyond that because of the fumes and the heat coming off of it. And you also notice that these 2 little island things here, every so often they alternate to where this one's got the flame and this one's solid. After a few seconds, this one becomes flame, this one becomes solid, and they're putting out a lot of heat.
Gotcha.
Okay. Maybe I cannot take people in my arms, but I can fly. At least offer my hand just to help them to cross.
Well,
Not
Blacklight.
take them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what?
But Blacklight, if you fly with a can of spray paint and put a red X on each of the panels, it's no good.
Okay.
All right,
Or
let's do it.
Flynn's ravens poop on each one, that's no good.
My ravens don't poop.
Oh, god damn it.
So Brian, with my dash movement and then bonus action Misty Step, I can get to there where I'm pinging on my first turn. If the distance is what the measuring stick says.
Ping again. I don't see a ping anywhere. Oh, now I see it. You can get there by dashing and Misty Stepping?
Dashing and then Misty Step, yeah.
Okay, the only problem with your dashing is you still got to try to navigate past any other loose panels that might be on your pathway.
Okay, my passive perception is 20, if that helps.
I,
Or would you like a check?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of passive perception unless it's something I don't want you guys knowing about. So this is going to be an active perception as you make your way.
Brian, I don't want to brag, but my passive perception is 24.
Son of a
Fine.
bitch.
Another reason why I don't like passive perception.
Slugs is 30.
Okay.
Okay, not really. That's a lie.
So you're
How
so
do I-
you're
Brian,
again,
if I'm dashing, will it be a disadvantage perception check?
if you're how far do you get on your dash? Ping for me.
Hang on a sec.
Because if you're dashing, you're only going to get one perception check along that entire path.
Okay, so that's my movement speed is 45 because I took the halfling feet for +5 and then mobility, which gives me another 10. So it's 30 feet plus 15, so that's 45. So
Okay.
So right here, where right there is my regular movement, 45 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this out in the open just so it's not me trying to be tricksy. So you're gonna make one perception roll. If there are more than one loose panels there, you're not gonna see them. You're gonna see one of them if you succeed. That make sense?
Yes.
Because
Am
you're
I going to
running
roll
too
to you?
fast. You
Am I
understand
gonna
what
roll
I'm
to
saying,
you?
though?
Yes, I do. I totally understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah,
So-
if you're going first, everyone's okay with Ninny going first. Okay. Yeah. Then
So
roll me it.
if
Go
we
ahead.
watch Ninny go, are we going to be better at seeing the panels that are loose?
Oh.
If she triggers one, yes. How's that?
Well, we
But
should
what
see
if she's
where
running
it's
past and she
successful.
points out and down and says, "Oh, that one's bad."
But we can see where she steps, and if we step in the same one until she dies, we're good.
Yeah, you can see her path, definitely.
What if I'm flying? Can I use my action help to give her advantage in everything she does?
Only if you can run as fast as her.
It's not her that's going to need
I-
advantage, David. I think.
Okay.
I mean, that's a
Perfect.
great
I
idea,
thought,
but she's got good perception.
okay.
Whereas there are a
I
couple
thought
of
that
people
she
that
has to
don't.
roll. Okay.
So Brian, you want me to move 45 feet and give you a perception check?
Well, here, let me make sure. I don't think you're grasping what I'm saying. So, over the course of 90 feet, you're going to make one perception roll. If there's more
Yes.
than one loose panel there, and you succeed, you're only going to see one of them. Does that make sense?
Okay. That makes sense.
So, if there's more than one, you've got a guarantee failure on at least one of the panels.
So would it make? I think it would make sense to go your full movement at a time, but not more.
It's also pretty hot though, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're not stopping at the end of your turn. That's not the way. That's not the way that the round
Correct.
works. We're all
Correct.
running. We're all continuously running, right?
Correct.
It's just we're
Yeah.
pausing time for a second so somebody else can go. But you're not standing there waiting for somebody to catch up. We're all going at the same time, ostensibly.
okay. There's 45 feet.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Whisper it to me. Let me look at what this DC is.
94.
Oh, here it is. And you are not dashing, right? That's your normal movement, correct?
It's my normal move. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see about 5 feet before you get to that point, there is one that is loose. So I'll say you get to right here and you see it. So you can stop or you can keep going. You have another 5 feet of movement.
Oh, I'll stop there and I'll call it out to everybody. I'll be like, hey guys, careful, I found another one.
You are stopping there? That's why
Well-
I'm asking. That's the key word there.
Oh no, I'll finish it. Whatever I have left of my movement, I'll finish up my movement and then I'll call out to my friends as I pass it.
You'll finish your movement right on top of that loose
Oh,
panel.
okay. I'll finish my movement before it then.
So you're going to stop before you get to it. That's your
Yes.
choices. You got to stop before it, or you finish your movement on top of that loose panel and keep
No,
going.
I'll stop before it.
Okay. So with that, there is no save for this. You automatically take D6 fire damage because the panels are so hot, and now no one is scared anymore. Oh, look at there! You take a whopping 1 point of fire damage. Okay. Who would like to go
Okay.
next?
I'll go next.
And notice the walkways are just barely wide enough for one person to go upon. So
They
if you're
look like they're
dashing,
15 or 20 feet wide.
no, remember I said each one of those little squares like 2.5 feet. So it's like a 7.5, 8 foot wide walkway.
Okay. Well, that's 35 movement. So
It's 45 to where Ninny is. Oh, that's 40.
Yeah.
Sorry, 40 to where Ninny is.
yeah. So I'll go 35.
But you're not stopping, right? You're gonna keep going, even though Ninny's gonna
Okay.
pause for a second.
Oh, I'll just run her over. I mean, jump right over her, like a hurdle. Well,
You
why
get-
don't we let one person go all the way, and then the next person goes, and the next person goes, then there's no hindrance. So why doesn't any just go right to completion? Does that
Nope.
make sense?
Nope, we got to go one at a time. That's why I'm asking about
Okay.
stopping or continuing to run, because if she stops there, she's going to be in someone's way. Let me do this. Mark where you guys have seen some of these things. So who's next?
Well, Spluggle goes 35 feet, right? He would continue. Hasn't any stopped then? Or we just go turn order?
As long as you say you're not stopping,
Yeah.
and Ninny doesn't stay stopped, then yeah, you can stay behind her.
Okay.
Ninny
Spluggle
had to stop. Ninny had to stop Gary because there was a bad plate in her ending spot.
Correct.
Gotcha.
But if you've got 35 movement, you should be able to end up right where she finished
Yeah.
and
then,
not have to stop. You're just continuing.
Right. So that's what Splug will do. Do I go there and then roll, Brian, or
Roll for what? You looking for?
perception, or do I already know there's and jump the one?
If you're looking somewhere other than right where that thing is, you can make me a perception roll. I'll have to see whether or not you can see anything beyond that.
Okay. When I get to this spot or before?
That's fine. When you get here, give me a perception roll.
Okay. And to
Whisper it to me. Okay.
Good to
Pat-
know.
Path looks clear to you.
Okay.
Let,
Okay,
let me
keep
go
going.
first. Let me go first here. I can fly and get here. And I just stay here, and if some of my friends needs help in any moment that they pass over here, I try to help them. If not, I just can reach this place flying.
So how far are you flying? You're gonna be right over these guys. You basically on the, hovering over this section of the walkway.
I'm hovering just there.
Okay.
From here, and then I'm like I don't know, maybe 5 feet on there, just to if anyone that comes by here, or I can help or give you a hand, or they can, I don't know, take my hand
so
for anything
you're
they need.
holding your action to help somebody. Is the way I understand that.
Exactly, but flying
Okay.
5 feet on there.
Okay. Give your token the flying token marker, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let
Okay,
me
so Ninny,
find the one.
Splug, and then the black light. Who's going next?
I am gonna follow Bryn, so I'm just hoping to use her superior vision to alert me where
And
I
Bryn's
believe that.
going to fly because Bryn has no patience.
Okay.
You gonna follow her, Graldar?
So I can point out places for you, Grelnar.
Yep.
So I'm going to fly along the path, but I'm not going to touch the ground.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go aimed at in my turn at 25 feet.
And whoever's going first, go and move your token.
No, you know what? Fuck that whole business. I cast it at level 5. I'm actually gonna cast this on Growlnar and myself. We're both flying.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So everyone's flying except for Ninny.
Well, you know what? If I had noticed this while Splug or Ninny was still here, I would have cast it on one of them too. I think I've got what is it somebody I've got to touch? Yeah, I've got to touch them, so they're too far away. So before Growlnar goes, I touch him, and Growlnar and I are both in the air.
Growlnar's
use a
gonna be
spell
yelling
slot.
about it the whole
Can
time.
we take Nenny
I'm using
between
a
two
spell
people?
slot for this, then I'm
You know,
going to maximize what I can.
I'll let you retcon this since this is the first time. I don't know how long you've had this fly spell. Is this a new one for you?
Yeah, it's a new one for me.
So we can retcon this and say you cast this on everybody if you were able to with your spell.
So I can cast it on a total of 3 because it's a level 3 spell. I cast it level 5 for every higher than for 4. When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 4 or higher, you can cast it 1 additional creature for each slot above 3. So that means that I can give it to myself and 2 other people.
All right.
If for example, Granal and Splag are flying, can they take Nenny? Because between two strong people, it's easier to take Nenny, no? Right?
I don't know
Oh.
that the fly spell, Brian, I'll let you rule it.
I'm going to go ahead and say no to Ninny since we've already resolved that she almost fell into a trap. I'm not going to retcon that. The rest of you guys didn't really have anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the record, Growlnar is going to be, as he's running through the air, he's, he looks like he's falling, and he's complaining the whole time. And he's saying, dwarves don't like to be off the ground. This doesn't seem right.
Well, then you know what? Come closer to me, and I'll cancel it, and then you can do the run.
He's not going to go that far, but
Oh,
he
okay.
just wants you to know that this is some awkward shit. Because
Well, Splug is amusing himself by peeing onto the magma and watching the steams hit.
Bryn,
Leaving a steam trail.
as she sort of lays her hand on Growlnar's shoulder, as Growlnar is sort of resisting but not resisting, Bryn is just under her breath saying, "Fly like a raven."
If you haven't noticed yet, I'm getting everybody an inspiration card. I should have done that earlier.
And we're all going, and that Splug, Growlnar, and I are all flying up. We're gonna buzz the Beholder Tower.
Splug's doing full Superman pose.
You need to buzz the tower like in Top Gun.
Oh, for sure. But he's flashing his.
Alright, so if you guys are flying, there's no... go ahead and move yourself however far you can go from flying, and then we'll let Ninny resolve her turn.
Okay.
How long can we fly all the way up to here, Rob?
Well, you've got 30 feet of movement, so fly yourself 30 feet in a semi-straight line. I would suggest that you do not fly directly over top of this thing because it likes to bubble
Correct.
with flame.
Correct.
These people is not aggressive right now, right?
No,
You want to go up and
I
have a
know that.
conversation with them, Blacklight?
I don't think that's a
No,
good idea.
just go close and smile. Not conversation. I don't know how they communicate.
Okay, so you're flying within 10 feet of him? Is that what you're doing, Blacklight?
Yeah, but not aggressively. Smiling, I'm a good guy.
As you pass by, he'll look at you with a big grin with his gigantic, sharp teeth. It's like, what are your friends gonna think? You leading all these people into the Underdark. You're not like the rest of them, Drow.
Well, I used to live here.
Used to. I can see why you don't live anymore. You got a company like that.
What?
Ninny. Sorry, go back to Ninny. So you're making your second move at 90 feet, correct?
Yep.
Brian,
So-
do you realize that you sound exactly like the Jack in the Box from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon?
So,
you want
Ninny,
a perception check again?
well, here's what since you're moving, are you dashing this time or are you moving 45 feet? Which are you doing?
I'll dash.
Okay, so if you're going 90 feet, you only get one perception check for a section of 30 feet. Which 30 feet of your movement do you want that perception check to apply to?
How about the 30 feet from where I am to the end?
Right where you're standing?
Yeah, like where I'm pinging. That's like 30 feet.
In that case, you can roll me a perception roll.
Jesus, David.
So as you're looking out ahead of you, you hear it, but it doesn't help you. You hear a rub, like a what's it sound like when like you have a piece of shit metal that kind of makes a wavy noise. Because right where you are freaking standing is the other spot. So you're probably going to pass this anyway because you're very dexterous. Need to make me a acrobatics check, not a save, which is even worse for me. Better for you, probably, than a dex save. You know what? Fuck it. How much I make a dex save? It makes no sense why they made an acrobatic check. A dex save. You're still going to pass it, though. Yeah.
He's deking it out. Acrobatics. He's deking it out. Deke. Pivot, turn, right, left, pivot. Oh, no, I'm on my left. No, I'm on my right.
So just for kicks, go ahead and make a public acrobatics check, Ninny.
Go, Nanny. Go, Nanny. You got this.
Okay.
Oh,
wow. That was actually worse than his saving throw.
You only have a plus 13 on that, Brian?
Unfortunately, I'm only plus 13.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right, so you feel it give away. You're like, whatever. You just keep on going. So you can move your full 90 feet now.
That's my dash to there, and then I will Misty Step up here. Am I going to take some more fire damage, Brian?
From what? Where would you think you're going to take fire damage?
I
Passing
took
by
a
this?
1d6. I took a 1d6 fire damage at the end of my last turn.
That's because you stopped. Remember?
Okay.
This time you didn't stop. You kept going. You ran right over the spot that was supposed to maybe slide you into the magma and give you a shit ton of damage. All right, so you guys have basically passed this, unless there's something else Blacklight wants to roleplay with Mr. Zarkul.
I don't know. I just smile and follow my way.
Okay.
And as you start to pull away from Zarkul, Blacklight, it's like, wait! Wait a minute! If you guys are all chosen by your deities, and you got this super cool mission to go on, how about old Zarkul hook you up? I can hook a brother up, you know? I can do this. Just, there, hold on, you stay right there. And he starts to make...
Bryn turns and says, how about hook a sister up?
I can hook a sister, a brother, a thing, a drow, a warg, a rat. Just, come on, Blacklight, come on over here. Get you all together in one spot. Don't worry, nothing bad's going to happen.
Right.
Huh.
Taking a picture.
Okay, Gralnar and
Okay,
Blacklight.
I would like to cast this on him.
That is a verbal and a somatic. Are you going to do that out in the open, in front of a beholder?
Yes. Yes, because he doesn't know.
Oh.
No. Okay. It does.
Yeah.
It's not harmful. If he pass the save, it doesn't know anything. Nothing happens really.
Yes, that's the save, but he can tell you're casting a spell because it has verbal and somatic components.
But it might be a dance or something, right?
I'm just saying, he's going to
doesn't
know
know.
you're casting something. He doesn't know what you're casting, but he'll know you're casting something.
Being a beholder, he has good saves on his own and probably can choose not to fail a save.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought that it was harmless even if he.
It might be. I'm not saying it's something bad. I'm just saying when you choose to cast a spell in front of somebody else, it has verbal or somatic components to it, they're going to notice you casting a spell.
Ah, okay.
And they
okay.
may not like it.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
do you want to cast that?
I'm not sure now.
We made it past him. He's about to give us a
Yeah.
boon.
Sorry.
We made it past him. He's about to give us a boon. BOON.
Okay,
Let's
Bonus.
not pull a splug and wreck the moment.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just need
Okay.
Gralnar and Blacklight to
sorry.
move your
Oh,
tokens
true.
over to here.
Well, I
Yeah.
wanted to go. I
Go
wanted
ahead.
to turn. So, yeah, I want to challenge the beholder to a game of dice,
You want
and
to?
he is going to be his most charismatic with this this game of chance. That he's going to say, my games of chance are completely above board. Dwarves are miners. We're not thieves. I challenge you to a game of chance. I have a circlet. Damn it, where'd it go?
Where are you proposing to roll dice? Zarkul will actually ask you that. And what are they made of? Are they going to melt?
Well, I can roll the dice right here on that.
I'm gonna use my guidance on you, just in case you need it.
You got to be a
And
little bit
so-
closer than that, Blacklight.
Ah, okay.
How long does this fly spell last?
10 minutes, I
Let
think.
me check. It's not a spell; it's just an ability they have. But let me check.
No. I'm talking about that Bryn cast on everybody else. On Gralnar.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
10 minutes.
Is it 10 minutes, Bryn?
It was. I read it as 10 minutes. Maybe
Oh,
I missed
okay.
something.
That's what I remember it as well. And I'm gonna say I've got this exalted crown of battle command that would serve you well, or one of your eyes.
You're offering up a magic item to him? Or this is what you're putting on the table
This
as
is
a
my-
bet for the dice?
This is my bet for the dice game.
Oh. What's in your character sheet? Let me look at it real quick. I imagine it's something he would love, but let me look real quick. Crown of Battle Command?
Yep, exalted crown of battle command. And
That is considered an uncommon item by itself. Like, interesting! I like it! I love it! I want some more of it! Let's go roll some dice!
all right.
He's in.
Okay.
So how do you want to do this dice game? You have I guess you have proficiency with gaming set or something?
I do. And so if anybody cares, I just put that in the that exalted crown, the what I put up for bait on it was I just put that in Discord. But anyways, I just got to find it here. And I'm getting pretty good at this. So I think
Yes, you figure out you can roll dice while I do the same. I don't have any hands, you know. I guess I can put it in my mouth and shake it up and spit it out. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
you know what?
Man.
And I'll put those in his mouth.
Oh, you want to put it in my mouth? Oh, I hope you taste good.
That's terrible. Beholder without a telekinetic eye. That's interesting.
I'm gonna reach down here and open up his mouth really wide for you, Gralnar. Oh! Or do you want to go first? Good choice.
Best 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. I take it.
Okay.
What are you rolling?
So for me, I just figured out where it is. The ability for a dice set. What is that?
I have
Strength?
no idea what that would be. No, it's not going to be strength. It's going to be something like either charisma based, because it's all about luck.
I don't think
Hint,
I don't
hint.
think it's skill based at all. It just means that you get to add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Okay.
That's
I'll accept
how I've
that.
always played it.
And
Okay,
I will put it on a performance as well. So if you have something in performance,
Oh, nothing. I'm negative.
okay, then
So,
just add your
proficiency.
proficiency bonus to whatever it is. Then
Okay. All right.
If he's
so,
trying to cheat, it would be I let sleight of hand to be added to it, but
Right. But I'm not trying to cheat. Like I said, I was going to there we go. Oh, that's with my strength because I didn't click off of it this time for some reason.
okay, but you
Oh, I
rolled
already did it once. I missed it. I didn't see the first one. It came up.
you rolled a 7.
Okay, so I got an 11.
Ooh, those numbers don't look so good. Let me roll my turn next.
And plus
So
my proficiency bonus, like you said.
it did. Yeah,
which is
7.
4.
Yeah, 7 plus 4. You got 11.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My proficiency bonus is 5, in case you're wondering. Let's see. What am I going to roll here? I guess I'll just roll a d20 with a 5. Let's see if I can beat your 11. Come on, baby needs a new pair of glasses. Oh, yay! Winner, winner, chicken dinner, chicken fried dinner. Yes. Oh, 2 out of 3, right?
2 out of 3. You go first this time.
I go
What do you
first.
get- What do you get if you win, Don?
Yeah, what am I going to get if I win?
Oh, now you're asking. Well,
Well.
I guess you'll have to wait and find out, won't you? You go first, you want me to go?
It's your turn. You're up.
I go. 2 out of 3. All right, here we go. Yay, Mama needs a new pair of, I don't know, what do I need? Some socks. Yay, plus 5, that's a 17.
Wow.
Come on, dwarf. Hey! Mama's got a new circlet. Mama's got a new circlet. Gimme, 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 gimme.
I'm going to use a luck.
Okay. Wait, what is this? Oh, we're going back in time. Back in time. Yay! Mama's got a
I'm gonna
new
use another
circlet.
luck.
What? Going back in time. Back in time.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
you
it's
tricksy
so
little
funny.
dwarf, you. Tricksy little dwarf. Okay, we're tied. I got 1 win. You got 1 win. Are we going again? You go first, or me too?
Oh, I guess it would be my turn, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm not rooting for you, but hey, I'm not rooting for you.
I'm going to use my last luck.
Going back in time. Back in time. Back in time.
You basically roll 2 critical fails there. Don't draw on there.
Oh, 26.
Right?
Look at that! Holy shit! You got the best possible combination on the die. The only way I can beat this is if I roll a natural 20. Oh, woe is me! Woe is me! Woe is me! Oh, I don't like this. Why can't I have luck? Oh well, fair is fair. Although I had this weird premonition, like I lost some memory there somewhere. Okay, all right. I'll give you something. Let me go find something comparable to your magical stuff. I'll meet you back over there on that ledge. Points over there.
Where?
And he goes
Here?
back where everybody else is.
Okay.
And he goes back to his island. Trapdoor opens up. He disappears inside of it. Comes back out. Says, all right, here we go. Here's what you've won. Fair and square. Magic item table, because I have nothing prepared for this. So, Grolnar, roll me a D6. 775. And if it's something impractical, like something he wouldn't want, then I'll have you roll again. Or I may just pick something one above or one below it.
Okay. And you said
775. 7. Look how low
no.
that
I
is.
just that was a D100. I just needed a
Oh, okay.
775. I couldn't get the figure out how to do it in the thing. So 596.
596. That's a weapon. Both the one below and above it is a weapon. So roll again.
Okay. Wow, close.
605.
Hopefully that's not all the weapons.
It is. So tell you what. Instead of rolling, say above or below.
Above.
Okay, 705. Righty then. I don't have ears either, as you can see. Although I could put them in all kinds of places, I tell you. I could stick one right here in my lip. I could stick one right here in my other eye. I could put one on my tongue. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I could put this on my tongue. How could I have forgotten that? Here you go. These are called earrings of the eclipse. Don't ask me what they do yet. I gotta look it up. Earrings of the eclipse.
She's reading the package. They came in.
You're right.
She's reading the box.
Oh, I keep this information in what's called a master magic item library.
It's on her iPad.
Oh, it's on my iPads. What else call them? Earrings of the eclipse.
Yeah.
Earrings of the eclipse.
Like the Mitsubishi Eclipse. They're Japanese.
But earrings is not a part of our inventory.
Gary, they're Eclipse. I thought they're electronic, right? They're like from Apple.
Yeah, that's right.
They're earring Eclipse.
No, it's Klipsch speakers. No?
Go to players.
All right.
2 cubes of smoked quartz. Simple silver pillar.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That makes sense for growing on. As long as you don't move, you got a pretty good shot of hiding.
Yeah.
Because if you move, I think we've all been down that staircase before.
Right. Right.
You have advantage on stealth checks.
Well, I have the Boots of Elven Kind, which would give me advantage, except I was already at disadvantage, so they nulled them out. But these will probably help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if do dwarves wear earrings? Dwarven men?
Of course they do.
Okay,
You
good.
can wear it in your nose, just like Beholder was talking about. You can pierce your tongue if you want.
So
Yeah.
Your left testicle.
Brian,
Yes.
just want to make sure that we're all okay with this. So he's got something that gives him disadvantage on checks. He's got something that gives him advantage on checks, and now he's got another thing that gives him advantage on checks. That's not how advantage disadvantage works.
Yeah, it's still a null. They cancel each other out.
So those earrings wouldn't do anything for you, Gromlar, when it comes to stealth checks when you're not moving.
Okay, good.
Just because you're canceling out your disadvantage already with the boots, and you can't add on to. You can't
I don't
have
need
double
them both. You're right. I hadn't even really read it. So, yeah, if somebody wants these, that's awesome. By the way, I completely expected that to fail. I was expecting Brian to say, "Hey, let's do a charisma check to see if he even wants to deal with you." But
Oh, no.
that card, you dealt me that card exactly, and I was like, well, if my charisma check fails, then I'm gonna use my card and make him do it anyways.
I'm sorry.
No,
you
I
can,
don't
you can
have
burn
to
your
use
card
it.
anyway.
No, I'm glad it worked. It was like my own gamble of, hey, if this works, it'll be free, but if it doesn't, I'll still do it anyway. So that was awesome.
All right, so he was going to give you guys a boon for
The earrings
impressing
fit
him.
very well with Bryn's shadowiness.
Yeah.
But if somebody else wants them, we can talk.
No, for me, it's okay. You can take it.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'll go
Bryn,
with Slug's purse.
what is Nini?
Nini's a thief, but Nini already has lots of tools to hide. So,
Okay. So
yeah,
that's perfect.
that's cool if Bryn takes it. Go for it. Go for it, Bryn.
Got that resolved?
Take it, bring.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
match your outfit.
Yeah, thanks there, Grolner.
Hey, no problem. Well, thank you, Rob, because I appreciate you pointing that out. I was honestly I hadn't even read it yet, so
I had
it
a
sounded cool.
vision that 4 sessions from now, Brian was going to say, "Wait a minute, double advantage, single disadvantage? No, that's not how that works." So,
Oh yeah, no,
figured we should do that before.
Good call.
no, I don't think he's ever let me get away with double advantage.
No,
He did let me double dog dare someone once,
Mm,
but that was a different situation.
different situation, but still very cool.
Exactly.
All right, so
Okay,
as you guys
sure.
are all patiently waiting here on the little cliff here, Zarkul the Beholder approaches each of you. So are you ready? Are you ready to receive a blessing of Zarkul the Eternal, Keeper of the Molten Throne, Master of the Sitting Gaze, Supreme Ruler of these domains, and today, the loser of this stupid dice game? Hold out your hand if you wish to receive a blessing from Zarkul.
But Nini will
Yep.
hold out her
I
hand.
don't complain.
Splug
I
will
don't
too.
complain.
I heard Nini first. So, Nini, hold out your hand, and one of the eye stalks comes down to your hand and, like, face plants an eyeball into your palm, and you feel a searing sensation. Not going to make you take hit points, but it's definitely like burning something. As the eye comes up, you have a burned symbol of an eye in your palm. It says, with this boon, you have resistance to fire damage for 1d4 days.
Ooh.
Exciting, right?
Staying on the dice theme and all.
I got to roll some more dice.
Is that 3 days, Brian, from my roll?
3 days! Winner! Fried chicken dinner!
The best part is we're going into a cold area, so all good.
Let's go next!
Splug will.
Hold out your hand, big muscular Minotaur man!
Okay.
And the eye reaches out, and again slams into your palm. You feel a burning sensation. I'm rolling randomly.
Splug yells, "Yo, mama! Come here often?"
With this boon, the mighty Minotaur is... Oh, wait a minute. Do you have shit?
Yeah, he does have
he does.
shit. A
He
lot
No,
of
because
it.
I don't...
He has
I don't
her
know if she or it, Zirkul, is going to know whether or not you already have a benefit for this or not.
I get to grope her eye. He's kind of getting excited.
All right, so I'm going to be fair. I'm going to say what she was going to say. If you've already got this, and this is going to be the next person's boon. Do you already have advantage against being frightened?
Yeah, I cannot be frightened.
Okay, all right, then let me roll for a different one for you. You too have fire resistance for 1d4 days!
Woo! 3 days of fire. So I can have all the
Right.
tacos. I can have all the tacos I want.
Hey, if you both
You can
get
swim
3
in
days
the-
of
in
fire,
the
does that
lava.
mean that you have 6 days of fire?
It does. It stacks.
Oh, good.
Right.
All
So in
right.
fairness, this is supposed to be kind of like revealed to you as you do it. So those of you that are left, do a roll off to see who gets the advantage versus frightened condition for 1d4 days.
Do you want me to roll on that, Brian, seeing as how I'm immune to it?
Oh, nope.
Okay. What is it going to be?
Just roll a d20. Whoever rolls the highest one will get that boon of advantage on saves versus frightened condition for 1d4 days. So Gralnar and the Blacklight.
Yeah, sorry. Whoa.
Okay, Gralnar, you have an advantage versus being frightened for 1d4 days. So roll a d4.
Oh. I'm also I've already got advantage against being frightened. So Growlnar should have taken that. I apologize. I didn't realize that was the only boon available.
So Gralnar is taking it or not?
No, because Growlnar's already got
Okay, Blacklight then. Do you already have this?
Advantage against being frightened?
Correct.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so that's yours, Blacklight. You have advantage versus being frightened.
Okay.
1d4 days.
Yeah, so roll a d4 to see how many days you have this boon.
Okay. D4. Here.
All right, everybody gets 3 days.
All right,
You get 3
everybody.
days. You get 3 days. All right, who's going next?
Go down.
Me? Okay. Yeah. Growlnar will bow deeply, like he's impressed by the token of the dice game.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling, not you. You get the special one, my friend, because you kick my ass in dice. Once, sometime in the next 1d4 days, you have the ability to cast Telekinetic Ray.
Telekinetic ray.
Well, I forget what the spell's actually called. That's what his thing is that he uses. What's the telekinetic spell? Bryn, do you remember what the name of that is?
I don't know.
I'm
Feet,
looking.
I don't know what the spell is.
I think I move his as a bonus action for I don't know how much time. Push people or objects.
Telekinesis. That's what it's called, Gralnar. You can
Okay.
cast that once sometime in the next 1d4 days. As an action.
Okay. Okay, 1d4. I'll be the one to roll the 1. That would suck. Oh,
Two.
2.
Sometime in the next 2 days, you'll be able to cast telekinesis.
Okay. Ooh. My
Okay, who's
character
that leave?
just got an unhappy face on it.
I think I am.
Well, Blacklight, you got the fear thing.
Oh,
It's me, I'm the last one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Bryn. Let me roll. You already have the frightened thing, so I roll again. Resistance to fire. Do you already have that?
No.
Resistance to fire. Roll me a d4. How many days do you get it for? Oh, look at Bryn. She is super
Mowgli.
special. And you, my friend, for being such a chosen of the Raven Queen, I give you my special eye. And she has 2 eye sockets that on your top of your hand and the bottom of your hand, and leave 2 tiny little eye marks, top bottom of your hand. You have it for 4 days. All right, my friends, farewell. Thanks for entertaining Zarkul Eternal. Be sure to come back next week. Tip your waiters. Let me know how everything went.
Farewell,
Try the veal.
Zarkul.
All right, so there you go. You avoided a fight.
All right. All right.
So that brings us to the end of one day. So we need to find a decent spot to take a rest somewhere in the Underdark. So the way I'm going to do this is first some kind of a survival check to find a good spot to take a long rest, and then we'll do a watch.
Do we have a bonus or anything on that because Blacklight is from here?
If Blacklight is making the survival check, I'll say yes.
I'm not really survival people, but I'm gonna try.
But if you get advantage, you have a +5 on. You have essentially a +5 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Survival. Here we go. Plus.
Okay, so 14.
Yeah, but you get to roll it with advantage, Blacklight.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay.
Either way.
14. All right, so you think you came up with a pretty decent spot, a little dead-end, little cavern spot for easily defendable. So all we need now is everyone to decide. Okay, now Bryn, Rami, you no longer have to sleep. So can you
or
basically?
eat for that matter?
Jeez, that would suck if you didn't have to eat. But you still eat for just for the kicks of it, though, right?
Yeah, just for texture. I like sushi.
Okay. So can you basically do watch all night during this, or do you still have to like meditate or something during part of that? I forget how that works for you.
This is what I have. I can rest while remaining alert and performing light tasks.
Okay. All right. So
So
basically,
I could do the entire time if nobody else wants to hang.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm more than happy to have chats around the campfire for people to help me out, and we can sit and talk. I mean, yeah, I could just chat
I
with my
only need to
ravens
sleep
or
4 hours, so I can do something with you.
okay, so whoever's taking first watch, you can roll me a perception.
Before we go, before we go to sleep, I would like to cast this and name humanoid, and then we go to sleep.
What kind of damage did you choose?
No, I'm going to use a kind of creature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose humanoid. But actually, I realized that I can cast a couple of times. So because I didn't spend a spell slot. So Bring is watching all the night, right? I'm gonna cast on her and say humanoid too.
Humanoids. Okay.
Yeah.
Humanoid. Okay, so that's on Bryn and who else?
Yeah, Bring and me.
Okay, so the next 24 hours. Okay, just remind me of that if and when this comes into play, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just for be sure. For example, drows are humanoids, right?
I would think you would know that.
Drows are humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay. All right, so perception rolls for whoever's taking first watch. Either one person with advantage or both of you guys rolled individually. Whisper them to me.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with advantage.
I can give you guidance if you want.
I have it on
it.
my own if I need it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see. On my screen, Gronar's first. Gronar, whisper me a d20.
Okay. Oh shoot. Sorry, I opened up the wrong character sheet. Give me just a second.
All right, don't worry about that. I'll go to Splug. Splug.
I'm there.
Oh,
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
okay, Don's got it. Nope, doesn't count, Don. I say whisper it to me.
Whisper was selected. Oh, I did it on my. Dang it. Okay, I did it on my character sheet.
Okay.
Yep.
right, your first watch goes by. I don't seem to notice anything of concern. Bryn, who's taking second watch?
Bryn.
I mean, anybody else with Bryn?
Anybody else doing it with me?
Bug's really tired.
It gives me advantage on the roll.
I can
if
do that.
remember.
I only need 4 hours to sleep, so I
Yeah.
can be awake
Okay.
most of the time.
Okay.
Plus, you could
there's-
pull a shift of guard and still
my
get
roll,
your full
Brad.
reps.
You can pick either one of those and decide for yourself.
Gary, roll me a d20. Whisper it to me.
Okay, it's rolling.
Hold, please.
Sorry.
Okay. So, Bryn, as you're taking your second watch, you and Blacklight together, you hear like little pieces of like stone or rock, kind of like falling off the side of the cavern walls, just outside of the entrance to your little cavern here. And as you peer deeper, you can see two little rats that run by your opening. You want to do anything of that knowledge?
Ain't afraid of no rats. Rat busters. Dun, 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 dun.
How shitty is that? He rolls for an encounter, and I roll a 1 for the type of creature it is.
But they seem dangerous or something?
So moving forward, if you get an encounter, roll a 1, it's rats. All right. I'm going to hand wave the rest of the perception watch. I don't want to do this the entire session doing perception rolls unless you guys are enjoying that. I figured you go through
I'm
2
good
of them.
with
That's good
either.
enough.
I love seeing rolls of 29 for perception, just for the record.
I got a 5.
Yeah, nothing's going to be sneaking up on you. All right, so we're back to day 2. You guys all wake up after a long rest. If you need to click the long rest button, gain anything back from a long rest, you can. And on day 2, what happens?
After the long rest, I'm gonna use my morning rituals for everybody look.
You got really quiet, David, but I think you basically reset our luck.
Nice.
Yeah,
needed that.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
reciting the luck for everybody, and
Yep.
also I'm doing this one. And also, do you think it's a good idea to look like dead people here,
No, I
just
think
in case?
I think that's a bad idea in Drowland.
Okay.
And I think you might probably would know that the Drow wouldn't like a lot of dead people walking into their
Okay,
world.
perfect. Then forget that I said anything.
All right, so you cast Gift of Luck, and I can't
And
tell if the other one
Shadowy
whispered to me or not.
Retribution.
Okay.
No, I didn't on open. The Shadowy Retribution and luck for everybody.
Okay, and those are both rituals, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, good enough. All right, day 2. Let me switch back to the main screen since we're done here with Zarkul, the Eternal. I'm surprised my wife hasn't come down here and give me a weird look the way I've been talking so loud all night like this. Move you guys back to the main screen. Okay, day 2. The party becomes aware of something or someone following them. They catch fleeting glimpses of small figures darting from shadow to shadow, never fully revealing themselves. So, to make it past this challenge, your choices are a perception roll to possibly spot something. Wonder who's going to take that one. A stealth roll to avoid drawing attention, or an insight to possibly understand these shadowy things' tactics. Certain number of successes before a certain number of failures. Who would like to go first?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll perception.
Whisper them to me.
Since Splug will happily do athletics.
I'm gonna luck myself, Brian.
Oh shit! I gotta start keeping track of that again.
Everybody's back to 3.
Okay, day 2, luck.
I'm gonna luck that one more time, Brian.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Gary, you said you're gonna do you can't do athletics. I said perception, stealth, or insight. You almost had me. You almost had me.
I will go perception. Precipitation. He's sweating, so it's precipitation. Okay, you got that, Brian?
I got it. Okay. Who else wants to give me a perception, stealth, or insight?
I'll do stealth. There you go.
Okay.
Hopefully that's enough.
All right, smart ass. I'll make you roll it again. Okay, who else? I need all 5 of you guys to roll.
Oh, okay.
I can do stealth also.
Okay, do it. Do it, David.
Do
It's
it
not by
like you've
my
never
words,
done it
but,
before.
This one, and but I also have this.
Black light, you have to
Good.
whisper them to me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, I hope you roll a 1.
Oh my god!
Ah.
Oh my god! Are you cheating, Brian?
Okay. I still need a roll from. Who
Me.
was it? Wrong
Yeah,
there.
perception. Perception is okay.
Yeah, perception, stealth, or insight.
I'm gonna use my luck on that. I'm gonna use my luck on. Oh shit! I'm gonna use my last luck on that.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm stupid.
You got new ones this morning, Grolnar.
I know, and that's the only thing that saved me.
All right, so before I say what happened, I want to recap. So Bryn used 2 luck, Ghana used 3. Nobody else used luck, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
I rolled an 11, and then I re-rolled with luck, and I got a 10.
That's
then I
exactly
got a
what I did on my
10.
first 2.
Huh?
That's exactly what I rolled on my first 2 rolls. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 5 and a 4 and a 4 before my bonus.
All right, so my music is really loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. All right,
About
so this is during day 2. Someone rolled me a D12. First one to roll it is what I'm going to take. Whisper it to me. Nah, make it out in the open. Doesn't really matter.
Who's got it? Anyone? Oh, there
First
we go.
one was a 4,
not-
so that's going to make
not right.
this roughly about 10 o'clock in the morning is when this happens. Now I need everyone. Actually, I should have asked this when we first started. What is the general marching order for you guys as you're going through? Is someone out in front? You guys staying all together?
The Splug will be up front.
Grelnar will take his rear guard position like usual.
But every once in a while, Splug flicks him in the nose with his tail, just to be funny.
Here, hold on. I think I pull in a few random dungeon corridors here. That'll probably be easier than just asking me trying to remember. Let's see. Will this one work? Did I set up a light barrier on this one? Hey, I did. Sweet. Okay, let's use this one. Ooh, this looks cool. Random map, random map, random map, random map. I'm going to put you guys on one part of the map, then I'll let you guys finagle yourselves. So you say you're traveling from west to east. And let me drop you guys on here first, and I'll move to maps for you. Put Bryn right there. And Gronar, the 24 one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Splug said he's going to be out in front. And then Jinko did not say, but I'll put you in the middle for now. Sorry, the black light. Sorry, I gave that away. Ah. And that is everybody.
Whole time I thought his name was Doug.
Did you put Banana in there? Did you put Banana in there too, Brian?
I did not. Yeah, if you got any other companions, let me know.
Yeah, my familiar.
Which Bonana is it?
It's the fancy one, of course.
The Dread?
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem
So-
is that I have control of the character sheet for the Dread, but I don't have control of the tokens for the Dread. I can't move that token around at all. I can't even click on it.
Oh, I see why, because it's still on the generic Dread Warrior. Let me fix that real quick. Banana, the Dread. AC is 37, correct?
Armor class is 37?
No,
No.
sorry, I meant to say
Yeah.
HP.
It's the best AC on the planet.
Yeah.
AC is 16. Hit points are 40, according to this.
Points are 40. Okay, all right. Just updating it now. Let's see the names. Update default token. Say. Oh yeah, Black Light. You said you have what for a companion?
Yeah, my familiar. My Raven, Tosho, is
Oh,
in the
Tosho.
Trollhound Warren.
Oh, yeah, but I said I got to give you access to him as well.
You have a Raven?
Oh yeah.
I thought he was an
But he
owl.
was dead for most part of the chapter.
That's right. All right. I'll go in and give you access to him before I forget. Oh, this Raven can't do shit, can he? All he can do is... Sorry, shouldn't say that. That was bad of me to say that. Alright, I'm going to change you guys to the map just for now. Obviously, this is not where you guys are all at. I'll do a shift click to where I placed you guys. Feel free to adjust your position. Again, moving from left to right. If you would have anybody in a different position.
I have my ion stones. I'm completely in the dark.
I wonder if it would be helpful to have Ninny up front so she can stealth ahead and scout.
And close to ground.
I was thinking Growlnar would take the rear guard, make
I have
sure
no
nobody's
visibility.
sneaking up on us because he's the loudest.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be. Maybe he's not so much. I don't know.
I can't see anything.
So are you
I should
going
be
to
able
light
to
it up,
see-
Splug?
Yeah. I'm going to use my ion stones.
Tosho, don't move. Tosho. Blacklight, don't move your Raven any further than that.
Okay, I should be able to look through his eyes.
For right now, I want you to keep it wherever you have actual eyesight of your Raven. Okay? Shit, what was I doing?
Okay.
I forgot what the hell I was doing.
I was lighting my ion stones so I could see.
That's right. Okay. And that's 20 and 20, right?
It's basic dark vision, I thought.
Uh,
20
it's-
and 20, I think it is. It's like
It's
the
not-
same as a torch. It's whatever a torch is.
Right, but it's not giving you dark vision. You're actually creating
No.
a light source, right?
Yes, but it's whatever a torch covers.
All right, so I'm going to say 20 and 20 for right now.
Ugh.
You should be able to see. Maybe you got to move your token to activate it.
Yeah, no, I can see.
Oh, shit, I just
Oh.
stretched you.
Freaking me out, Splug.
I didn't do it.
All right, so that's where everybody is?
Sure.
Okay. I want both Ninny and Splug to roll me a d20, whisper it to me. Okay. Let me scroll back up to everyone's checks. Oh, Ninny, you did a stealth check. That's why I couldn't find a perception for you. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, Ninny.
Okay. Here you go.
Fuck. You and Bryn, holy shit. Alright, so you're not going to be surprised by it, but you will see a flash of something darting towards you with little. My wife still hasn't come downstairs to ask me what the fuck I'm doing. So, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 little flashes come darting out of the darkness. Nenny? And super quick. May have seen something like this before, or maybe Nitty didn't, but the other players have.
What
Oh,
is that?
fuck.
Are they humanoids?
And let me pull up the character sheet, and we will do turn order. Fight music. What do we need for a fight like this? How about Hunter and Hunted? Let's see what that one's like.
I still can't roll higher than a 10 on initiative. I don't think I ever did with Helmet in the entire time I played.
Well, Ninny should hopefully break that trend for you. I'm pretty sure
Well,
she's like.
not today.
Brian, are
Yep.
we still playing flanking rules?
Shit, what did I say to that? I think that was only in playtest. We weren't doing that.
Okay, good.
Does that ring a bell, or do you guys remember me saying that we're going to do that?
No, that makes sense. I remember we weren't doing it because the 2024 rules don't have it in the playtest. We never talked about not doing it here.
Yeah, well, for right now, we're going to add it. As we start doing weapon mastery, that's the only thing that may impact that. 'Cause I think some weapon masteries enable you to get advantage without flanking. So that was the logic on some of the stuff I read about why they no longer had flanking in 2024. All right, hopefully I set these guys up with token actions. Fuck no, I didn't. Hey, but now I do. Holy shit, they got a lot of stuff. I got to open the character sheet before I just roll this. Sorry, guys. 4 of them are going to be attacking Ninny on the first round.
Prepare your eulogies, guys.
Okay, but you saw it, correct? So you're not surprised. That's a good thing you weren't surprised. So here we go. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
You gonna sort the turn order?
No, because I was going to go first. All right.
My armor class is 20, by the way.
Get. This is fucking awesome.
Not for Nanny.
All right, so actually, let me rewind this. What they do is I forgot they had this other ability. One at a time, we'll say. So this one is going to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna dart in here. We'll go and get the first attack at Ninny. Dagger.
Oh.
Hey, how does that do against your armor class of 20 there, Ryan?
Unfortunately, that
Assuming that hits, correct?
yeah.
Okay, so 15, and then a second one at you.
I'm gonna use a luck die and impose disadvantage. Hang on a sec. Let me link it.
Oh yeah, that's not a luck. That's not a That's not a
That's-
luck.
that's
That's a
a
lucky
feat.
luck.
That's one of my feet.
Okay, so I'll be rerolling that last critical hit. So I'll reroll it.
Wow. These motherfuckers.
What is their plus?
18.
9.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my reaction on that. Hang on just a sec.
And
Keep
so
going,
far,
Ryan. I'm
so
gonna-
far,
keep.
just so you're aware, so far this is just one of them. And his third attack on Ninny.
Oh,
Third?
shoot.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. I'm assuming that doesn't hit. Correct?
That's a miss.
All right, and then it seems to like it starts to shiver and shake, and then it makes another attack at Splug. Ah, look at that shit! And then its last one on Ninny.
It gets 5 attacks?
It has
Wow.
It has a recharge ability that gives him even more. Oh,
So I'm
necrotic
gonna-
absorption! Go ahead. Sorry.
So that's so the 11 necrotic damage. I actually regain hit points. So whatever damage I take, it's minus that 11 and then plus 11.
Your lucky feat didn't require your reaction, did it?
Doesn't look like it. It doesn't say.
All right, just making sure. So you
it's
gain hit points. Holy shit!
15.
Yeah, you don't take those hit points first, Ryan. You instead of taking them, you get them back.
Yeah, so 15 plus 7, that's 22.
No, you don't
And
get
then
all that. You get it from the triggering attack.
So it's 22 damage and then plus 11. So 22 minus, so that's 11. I'm only minus 11.
Hit points
Oh,
are
and
negative
then-
11.
And then that's
No,
another
up to
minus
22,
11
up to
and then
22,
minus
he only takes
17.
11 of the damage after he heals it.
All right, so you good? You all caught up, Ryan?
Yeah, so the first attack, I'm minus 28 on that one.
Out of all 3 attacks. Well, actually, you got
Yes.
4 attacks. Okay. And
Yeah.
then it's still got movement left. It's going to dart back. So, Splug, you can have an opportunity attack if you want,
Yeah.
with disadvantage. And you can change that to public.
I just did. And it's disadvantage? Oh,
That is
bloody
correct.
hell. I hate these fucking things.
So that is a 10 to hit. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, it's 13. I had the mark of Baphomet on by accident. I-
So,
I was-
13 still misses.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Ninny. Dagger, dagger, dagger. 15 misses. 24, I'm assuming hits. Am I rolling damage, or you got something to negate that?
No, I've already used my reaction, so that's 13.
Yep, and dagger number 3. Fuck. And then it's going to go ahead and have its freak out. And one at Splug. The 21 hit Splug.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
I'd like to use my Crown of Exalted Battle Command.
That's the one you just gave away?
And,
Yeah.
I didn't give it away. I rolled for it.
You
That was
won
a,
it. Yeah,
that
you
was a
won it.
bet.
Oh, that's right,
You
you
won.
won. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right. So I'd like to use that and throw that Splug and Tosho's way. I'm not sure I can get Nini, but I can send that to Splug and Tosho, and I could put that in the chat here in just a second. So
You gotta be within 30 feet?
25 actually.
I don't think Splug is within 25 feet of you.
Oh, Did you go middle to middle? I thought it just had to be touching.
Okay, it's still not close enough.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, I'll wait until my turn then. Sorry.
Alright, so Splug, that hits you. And it's still got movement. It's like you're saying, fuck this, there's some more people over here to hit. So it's going to run over here to Blacklight. And get a
Oh,
dagger
Not
attack
like
in.
that here.
That's banana.
That's not.
This is
Blacklight.
banana.
Oh, that's Bonana? Sorry, I'm zoomed out. Couldn't tell. Alright, so it's Bonana.
No problem.
It's a hit.
That's its last hit, and it's got movement, so Banana can have an opportunity attack if he wants, or she wants.
She's got her bow in her hand.
30. This one would have made it a little bit further. Didn't move him far enough. Alright, number 3! Dagger, dagger, dagger.
I'll use my 3 remaining luck points. Well, I guess that's a miss anyway. So 2 more luck points I'll spend, and I'll impose disadvantage on the last 2 attacks.
Disadvantage? Okay, let me change his
Yep.
character sheet over.
I thought.
So
Brian,
yeah, he's
I
got.
thought
He's
you-
got.
Sorry,
Say,
go ahead,
Brian.
Brian.
I was going to say, yeah, I have 4 luck points per day, and I spent 3 so far.
Like, can't you choose to use them after the fact? You have to use them before.
Let me link.
I'll let you do it after the fact. You don't have to burn them right now. You can
Okay.
only burn them if they hit you.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Brian.
Alright, so let me switch them back off of disadvantage then.
Brian, I thought that you had said that Nini didn't have a surprise attack against her because she saw the things coming.
They don't have advantage on their attacks. That's what I mean by that.
So they
Since
do.
he-
So they do
since
have.
she
A,
saw
so
them.
they do get a surprise round. They just don't get advantage on it.
Correct.
Okay.
So, here we go. Dagger, dagger, dagger. So they already did the 1. Second dagger attack. So you don't need it. Third dagger attack. And you're going to pose disadvantage on that, right? So I'll roll it again.
Yep.
11, that misses. And he's going to frenzy. And go after Splug. 26.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to have less space to run. But he's going to follow his brother. Try to attack Bonetta.
A hit. She's dead.
He only had 10 more feet of movement. Last one. Nenny.
Yeah, I'll impose disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Roll it again.
Yep.
There you go.
I have 1
Se-
luck point left.
Okay, second attack.
Okay, I'll impose disadvantage on that one.
Okay, roll it again.
All right, that still hits.
And he's still up.
Nope.
He's down.
Jeez.
Splug.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't allow him to attack twice, so he has to just run. Banana's down, right?
No, she's got
Yeah.
2 hit points left. Banana has
Okay.
2.
Oh, she's not down yet. Sorry.
No.
Alright. Yes. Crap, that's 1, 2. Oh, this is frenzy attack. This is the last attack. Dagger.
A hit.
Jesus.
Right?
Wow.
And I feel completely helpless over here on the sidelines doing jack and shit.
You could have done your battle command thing for.
I sure could have, and I didn't even think of it until, after the fact. But yeah,
I'll let you retcon that. That's fine. What did it do? Pose disadvantage on it?
no, it grants you the ability to take an attack or move half your movement.
Ah, okay, I'm with you.
So yeah, But
I-
I'd probably wait and use it up on the actual players and not the minions.
They are done. Blacklight.
Okay,
Watch Ninny just
I'm
get
gonna
fucking
use-
ambushed.
Okay, I'm gonna try to retrieve people from here. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex. Sorry, let me find it. Yeah, here. On this guy.
Which one?
Sorry,
I didn't see you ping. I'm sorry.
Yeah, here.
Okay, we'll give him a little token status.
And I'm gonna shoot him with the first beam with my Eldritch Blast. Here. 22.
22 definitely hits. Hold on a minute. I think all attacks on him are disadvantaged. Let me double check. Blurred form. Yep, disadvantage. One more time.
Oh, okay. Here.
Okay, there you go. That still hits. So still the first damage. 14.
Plus 1d8 because of the Hex.
1d8 or 1d6?
1d6.
Oh, you're-
1d6.
Look at you rolling a 6.
And also, I can name an ability, and he has disadvantage. Let me find it for you. Here, yeah. It says like I'm gonna use dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity disadvantage. Is that what this is?
Yep. And my second beam is gonna be to the same guy. And and I move 10 feet over here.
You're gonna push him 10 feet away?
Yep. And then my second blast. One disadvantage, right?
Yep.
This one doesn't touch the bludgeoning, just the force.
Just a 6 force. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus your necrotic, right? For hex.
Plus the necrotic. That let me check. Here. Plus
Damn.
6.
Look at you rolling the 6s.
And push him 10 feet more with my second blast.
I'm trying to figure. We'll call this a little bit of water. Splash.
Good. And then I'm going to move behind Glarnar, that is stronger than me. Here. And Tocho is gonna move here out of the battle, just in the sailing.
Okay. Hey, Splug.
And that's my turn.
Splug's gonna bonus action haste. And he's gonna rip up to this one. And I guess it's disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
He's gonna take a swing at him.
Oh, good.
So the 21. Is that correct?
Yep.
That hits for 11 slashing.
Gonna hit him again, hopefully.
15 does not hit.
Okay, but then because he's hasting, he gets one more hit.
21 hits for 12.
Wow. 31.
Right. And that's what else do I want to do? I think that's all I want to do.
Okay, so with haste,
That's
you only
it.
have 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, Bryn.
All right. Bryn is going to cast on this one. Bryn is going to cast Enervation, which does this.
Click on show
So
spell description.
DC 17 Dexterity save.
The one next to Splug, right?
Yep. So it takes all 18 of the damage, and it continues to have that on it. Next turn, I can choose to do another 4d8 to it.
As it hits, You see, it doesn't do as much damage as you expected it to.
Well, now hold on a second.
It's necrotic, you said, right?
Other people have done necrotic damage, and you didn't say that the last time.
Who else did necrotic damage?
I did. My
Did you?
extra
I thought it was
D6.
force damage.
The hex is
The
necrotic.
force damage is the Eldritch Blast, but because of the hex, I made 6 damage of necrotic.
Oh, that is true. I apologize. If you want to retcon what you want to do there, Bren, you can.
Yeah,
I assumed that was the hex was force.
I wouldn't have burned that if I knew it was only going to do half damage regardless.
Okay, I'll give that those hit points back. You can change what you want to do.
Okay, so the Raven's going up there. I'm going to move to where I am. First blast at regular because I have advantage and disadvantage cancels out. 21 for a huge fucking 2 damage. That can't be true.
Nice. Oh,
No, it's not adding my +5. That's for 7.
That's still disadvantage. The regular attack
No, it's
because you're a bird. Yep. All right, so 2 points of force. Okay.
Nope, 7 points of force.
7.
It's not. It didn't add on my. It didn't add on my my charisma bonus.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes it just removes it. It's really weird. This one will castrate. And then my second blast is a miss.
12 does not hit.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. Wait a minute. Why is black light in here twice?
what?
Do you guys see black light in here at 12, or just my screen?
No,
Nope.
I see. I
Yeah,
see a set of my ravens for some weird reason right there, but
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the second black light off my screen then.
I can see.
Bad guys are up.
The ravens disappeared on mine.
Holy shit! Yeah, your ravens are gone.
oh,
Yep.
put them back. There were 2 of them, and I got rid of one, and it got rid of both. So I just restarted. I'll be there in a second.
Okay.
All right, bad guys are up. Let's just start with this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Splug. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Yeah.
And 2. That's a miss. And a 3.
Miss.
That's a miss. And let me see if he recharges. I'll do that in the open. He does not.
Good.
So he's going to say, fuck that. He'll back up. You can have opportunity attack if you want.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. Well, it's a reaction or my bonus action?
Reaction.
It's a reaction.
Okay. Well, then I will.
Nice.
19. That hits for 11 slashing. Okay. This one. Gonna rearrange himself over here. Dagger, 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 splug.
Oh shit.
Oh, his dad
That's a
is
critical hit. Critical miss. A 20. Nope. Correct.
Nope.
And last one. A 28.
Yep. Does haste give me any advantage on any of the damages?
All it does is
so.
give you a plus to your AC and a plus to
Yeah.
your dexterity saves, as I recall.
Yeah. So 16
What-
more.
What does luck do for you?
Oh, yeah.
Luck would make me re-roll it again. If you want to burn it.
Yeah, I'll burn a luck for that.
All right.
Hells yeah. Watch him crit it.
But I think the
I'm sorry, I should have let you play. That was my bad.
I forgot about that.
Well,
There we
that's my bad. I should have left it.
Okay, 17 misses. He's still going to retreat back.
Okay.
Okay, this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dagger, dagger, dagger. 1, 2.
Yep. I'm gonna roll a luck. Use luck.
Okay.
I have 3. That's 2.
I'm just marking it on my notebook here.
But the luck is only for your own rolls, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah, either one of that hits. So
Okay, so the same damage.
you can do it.
And then
Yeah,
but you don't waste
his...
the luck.
This will be his third one, correct?
yeah.
Okay, third dagger. That misses.
shit.
Nope. No hit. No hit.
Let's see if he recharges. He does not. So I said 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then the last one. Difficult terrain to move through water. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dagger, dagger, dagger. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Let's see if he recharges. He does not. So 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 60.
Holy shit.
And these guys would not stay all together. So shred them out just a little bit. All right, they're done. Nenny, death saving throw, please. Is that public? Need to change it to whispered, Ryan. Or Nenny.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, end of round one.
Yeah, so I got credit for that. I'll take it off.
You guys said you don't want to do the strategize round anymore, right?
You know what? I actually realized I must have lost concentration because I never got in on the last round, and so I rolled a 2. I just wanted to make sure you resorted so I could actually get a turn this round. That was my bad. I must have dozed off or something. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and take your turn, Gronar.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna move up 15. These little bastards are coming through here. So, oh, I'm under banana. I can't. Can you move banana for me, please? Thank you. 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna.
All right, you would have seen them up here. They went to the north.
Right, but they came around this way, did they not?
Well, they came in through this way, and they went around this whole thing, and then some of them came around this side and back up here again.
Okay.
They're really fucking fast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my dash action and do another 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I can use the
Now, to give a healing potion to someone down, it's an action.
right. No, it was is Tosho still up and good?
Yeah.
Tosha's a raven.
Yeah.
She's flying. That's why they didn't attack her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my familiar. It's in the sailing.
All right. But yeah, I'm gonna hold my action. I guess is what I'm gonna do.
But you can't hold your action because you dashed.
Oh, you're right. No, I think I can because I know I have. That's what I was trying to think of.
Are you good, Gronar?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I just need to learn my abilities better.
All right. So we said we're not going to strategize anymore. We're just going to go. So Blacklight, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, 30 feet, and then I'm gonna hold my. Can I move? Here. I'm gonna. I can see the people. Do you remember? Because I lost track of them. Which one is the one with my hex?
You don't see
I
the
think
one that's
from-
hexed.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to shoot this guy.
Ping which one you're shooting at. Okay. Now I see your arrow. That'll work.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot in. Where is my shit? Yeah. With my Eldritch Blast.
Zero disadvantage.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yeah, 23 hits for 12 damage. That's force and bludgeoning. So he takes all of it.
Nice. And
It's
then
force
I
and
move
force and
in-
what kind, David?
Is force and bludgeoning.
There we go.
Are you pushing or pulling that one?
Sorry, I never learned. Yeah, I'm pushing 10 feet above him. There. And shoot him again. Let me find it here. 1, 2. 20.
20 hits for 19 damage. Wow. And the
No, no, no,
first
no. This
one.
one doesn't.
What?
No, the second one doesn't have bludgeoning.
Oh, so it's 15 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Hold on a minute.
that's it.
Everybody needs to listen to see if this works.
Yeah.
You guys hear that?
Oh, if he's dead, I'm gonna use my this one. Wait a second. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this one. Just to store one soul.
Oh, wow. So
One soul store.
So you're going to use that bonus action to heal somebody? Is that what you're doing?
No. I reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, so I'm going to add 1 charge to my amulet.
Oh wow.
It was 0. Now it has 1.
I'm just saying that, but
And
once
then-
a day as a bonus action, you could choose one target.
Yeah, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna use it on Nenny.
Okay, Nenny, you have 1 hit point.
Yep.
Nice.
Haha.
You made me a death saving throw already, right, Nenny? Roll me a DC 10 con save to see if you have a level of exhaustion.
Sure.
Whisper it to me. Okay. All right, Blacklight, anything else in your turn?
No, that's my turn.
Okay, Splug!
The Splug is going to take a full action and drink a greater healing potion. So he gets the full 40, is it?
Yeah,
No,
my
20.
healing potion token action should work. So click your
I know.
token, click on healing potion. It should give you an option whether you want to do it as an action or a bonus action.
Tokens. Where is it? Healing potion. Healing potion. Greater. Yeah, it didn't give me the option.
It didn't give you
That's
option for action or bonus action?
No.
Ah, fuck, I haven't copied it over here. Okay, my fault.
That's
Well,
okay.
you basically get 20 hit points.
So I'm gonna do that. And as my No, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna maybe move just 10, 15, 20, just right here for now. And that's it for the Splug.
Okay. Aren't you hasted? Don't you have like extra action?
Oh, I guess I do, but I don't really. Well, before I move, I'm gonna toss a javelin at this guy, get its disadvantage.
Damn, that's pretty good for disadvantage. 24 hits,
Mhm.
7 piercing.
Yeah, I'm still gonna move down over here. And that's my turn.
Bryn, you back? Okay. I gotcha. Let's see the attack. 15 force. That hits. And that hits for 6 more. Is there anything extra added to that? Just making sure. Okay, done. Okay, I think you still have some movement left if you want, Bryn. Alright, these guys are up. So, these guys are now within melee of these. So, they have their attention. So, dagger, dagger, dagger on the Raven Spirits.
stand a chance.
16. I don't know if it hits or not. I'll go ahead and roll the damage. And another dagger. I don't know if 14 hits. I'll roll the damage anyway. And then last dagger. If that hits, it does that. And then let's see if he recharges. He does not. But he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, and then next up will be this one. He doesn't care about those freaking ravens. They didn't attack him. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, if I roll a 1 on this die, he notices it and then he's back alive again. Yeah, otherwise dagger, dagger, dagger at Grelnar.
That's a hit, I think. Yeah.
And second attack.
18. That's a hit.
Third attack. Oh, I get a crit!
Oh, shit.
It's probably not set up correctly, so hold while I look this up. So it's going to be a roll of
But even though I'm
7.
unconscious,
Oh, these are all on Grelnar.
I can
Yeah.
still spend one to make you re-roll, though, right?
Oh, to burn a luck point?
No, to burn an inspiration card.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely do that.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
All right, I'll re-roll the attack. Aww, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Let's see if he
So-
recharges.
18 and 20.
He does! He recharges! Now he knows Ninny's alive. So, dagger at Ninny with advantage. I'm going to roll it once because I may not need it. I roll it one more time to see if I get a crit. Not that it matters. Alright. He says it underground, you stay dead! You stay dead! And then he gets to attack Grelnar one more time.
Fuck.
What's the matter, Ninny?
How much damage? I'm at 0, so how much damage do I take?
You were at 1 hit point, I thought.
You're
No, I
alive.
wasn't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
No,
healed
you
him.
were.
Yeah, because Blacklight used an ability to give you 1 hit point.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I must have been getting water then. Okay, I missed that. Okay, so I'm back down and I'm at 0 again?
Correct. Alright, then he's going to move away. So, Grelnar, if you haven't used your reaction yet, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I have not.
You can
So
opportunity
I'm
attack if you
going
want.
to smack him
At
with
disadvantage.
Well, I have disadvantage.
Because these guys are super fast. All your attacks on them are disadvantage.
Okay. So 29 for 17. Oh, I should have rolled that twice. Sorry.
You did. I see it in there twice. I see a 17.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
I do not like these new fucking rolls. They look exactly alike. Alright, so roll it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 29 and a 27 for
Alright.
17 damage.
17. Fuck. He does not like that.
Nice.
I'd like to also use a disarming strike on that.
Ooh. Show me what that does.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'll put it in the chat because I've got it here, but I just gotta find it in the.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. If I do this, can you guys see the token if I zoom in on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm putting it in the chat, but
Hit a creature attack roll. You can expend once per your die to attempt to disarm the target. So we actually the attack's damage roll. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or drop one object of your choice that it's holding.
Yeah.
Okay, so you add damage to it. So
Yeah.
you added
That is
7
really-
damage, and he's got to make a strength saving throw. What's the DC,
well, he
though?
drops his dagger.
Right, what's the DC?
Well, that's I gotta find it. I'm sorry.
I'll roll it, see if he does really
Disarming
good.
attack.
He's probably going to fail, so no matter what your DC is, I'm sure it's higher than 11. So it now has 1 dagger. So I'm going to say that means he only get 2 attacks instead of 3. And if he's frenzied, he only gets 1 attack instead of 2.
That's cool.
All right, so I got 1 guy left. Hee. Gralnar. Dagger. Oh! Anybody playing a card?
I am.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Burn
Thank
it.
you.
And then
There you
I would dagger second time. Or that's the first attack. Misses. Second dagger attack. And third dagger attack. Assuming 17 misses.
17 does miss.
Let's see if he recharges. Ah, so close. You've already used your reaction, so he gets away scot-free. Ninny! Death saving throw again. Okay, noted. Gralnar.
Yes, it's noted.
Okay. Gralnar is going to use 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to come up here and he is going to absolutely impale this one with a lunging attack.
I see it.
I've been practicing this move for freaking 2 days now, and now when it comes time to do it, I can't freaking find it.
Disadvantage.
Lunging attack. Here we go.
Okay, so it's still disadvantage, but
Is it?
these guys are moving fast. All attacks against him have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Unless
You
they
told me
are,
that. I apologize.
yeah.
Disadvantage. Attack. So, lamb.
Motherfucker! 26
Uh-huh.
for 17. Woo! He is not
Yeah.
looking too good.
And we're also going to do the menacing attack on this one. And I think I did just find those. And watch, I won't be able to find it now. But
Is menacing attack a weapon mastery, or what is that?
what did I
maneuver?
say?
I think you said menacing attack.
I apologize. I meant disarming again.
Okay.
So it's just a superiority die.
Just want to confirm it doesn't require another bonus action. That's all I'm asking.
Oh no, that one's a free action.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a strength saving throw, right?
Yep.
But then that also add damage to the attack? I thought it did.
Yep. That many damage.
I meant put the action feat, whatever it is, in chat for me before you.
Okay.
Before I assume that's the damage that you whispered me.
I did the lunging attack. No, I'm sorry.
You said disarming.
I used the disarming. Yep. That is disarming attack. It's a
You should be able to click on it and just put it in the chat.
I can only find it in my damn spreadsheet. That's what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time finding it again in my sheet. So maneuver disarming attack is right in the compendium. So I apologize. I just can't find it.
Okay. I saw it.
Yep.
So you basically just add that damage to it, and you don't need to disarm it because now it's dead.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Hold on.
What happened? I missed it.
Well, if you have your sound turned off, you wouldn't hear it. I got little sound effects for when they die.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my turn. So that was 25 feet of movement to there, 5, 10, 15 feet of movement to here, and I'm gonna stick this guy again.
You have
With
25
my-
plus 15?
I did a dash, which is the
Oh, yeah,
lunging
that lunging attack. Yep, okay.
Yep, yep. And so I'm gonna take my other attack action here and hit it with the great axe.
Okay.
Oh.
11 misses.
Oh, okay. And since I get, I'm gonna use my action surge. You know, I'm trying to put that in the chat too.
No, it's fine. You can go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. Thank
Pretty
you.
sure action surge works the same as it did in 14.
Yep.
16 does not hit.
Oh shit. Okay. So now I get my other attack. So.
Yep.
Damn.
14 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that thing's a little shit. I think that. Oh, you know what? On that last one, I'm gonna do a precision attack, and so when I miss with an attack, I can roll an superiority die, and add it to the attack roll.
Okay.
I'll put that in the chat. You're familiar with it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Good.
So that makes that a 21 to hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that hits for 19 damage. Woo!
Nice.
This fella's not looking too
Okay.
good.
Awesome. And that's all I'm gonna do. And I used up 3 superiority die. So thank you.
Okay. Let's end of round 2. Blacklight.
Okay. If I move here, can I see the guy? No, I can't. The guy that is fighting with Glarner here? No, I can't.
If you had to do that to see, then that is your movement.
No, then no. I'm gonna go here.
No,
to
man, you
Black.
did that so you could see if you could see him. I'm not gonna let you retcon
Okay.
that.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I'm gonna go there and hold my action, and the first enemy I see, I'm gonna blast him. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright. Splug.
Okay. So
Yes, Bryn, then he's down again.
5-10. I'm going to use my extra action to feed a greater healing potion down Nenny's guzzle. Glock. Roll it there, Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll a greater healing. I just poured one down your gullet.
Thank you very much.
Again, token action should work. Click on your token and healing potion, that'll
There we
roll it for you.
18.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to smack him with my... Oh, God, I can't read tonight.
You fudge now! Get away!
Oh,
17?
Fudge now, can't hit me! Oh, you fucking cow!
22, asshole.
Ouch!
And I'm feeling kind of violent, so I'm going to use my action surge. And
No! Leave me alone! Ah! Oh, you fucking cow! You
21 for 18. Did that
you
hurt?
fucker! I have so many hit points left. Do you have your sound on, Gary?
I do now. That's awesome. And that'll be Splug's turn.
Bryn! Yeah,
Oh,
Ryan
no.
got healed by Splug.
Ah, yeah.
What'd you roll for your healing potion there, Ryan?
18.
Perfect.
18 hits for 15, and that is all she wrote. So one last little death sound. And we are now out of combat.
I hate
Oh,
those
we can
fucking things. I hate those fucking things.
I continue my concentration of Hex. Just so letting you know.
Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I remember when I was reading this module, I was like, oh, these guys, they're slightly different than the ones you had before, but still, they're going to hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Are
was
they
down.
considered humanoids?
I was down to 1/4 of my hit points.
Minnie,
Yeah.
Ryan, I don't think you had much of a choice. The one that was going to be in the front was going to get the full brunt of their attacks. So when I saw you in front, I was like, "Oh shit! I don't want to kill Nick in the first fucking session." Oh shit!
You know what? I almost set a record there, didn't I?
Oh my god.
Blacklight, no, they are not humanoids.
Okay. Then I harvest them.
Shit.
And Rob,
Right.
I didn't see your note that said you would bring Nenny up, so.
And so what I want to do for harvesting moving forward, if you guys are okay with it, Blacklight, I want you to just mark in your character sheet what you're harvesting. And then we're going to do that off screen in Discord, unless you guys really want to be a part of that. You guys tell me.
Perfect.
I'm good with
For
it.
me, whatever
Okay.
you want is okay.
Okay. And then I'll share at the start of the next session what the Blacklight possibly harvested from them. Okay. Oh yeah, and Blacklight has I don't know if I put that in Discord or just me and you talking about it. Blacklight, he has a new bag of colding that is just for harvesting parts. It keeps them fresh so they
Okay.
don't rot.
He's got a Reaper unit.
But right now it's full of meat, vegetables, and spices, just for cooking when we can.
Nice.
All right, so I'm assuming the common thing here is are we going to loot these guys? What's on them?
Of course we are.
If defeated, and no shit. Once they were down to 2 of them, they were going to run away, but you guys took them out before they had a chance to run away. So kudos to you. Okay. If defeated, one of the I don't want to say what they are. One of the things carries a note. And what kind of language is it going to be in? What do they speak? It doesn't tell me that. Let me look this up. Okay, so let's see. Based on who it came from, I'm pretty sure the Blacklight speaks this Undercommon.
Yeah, of course.
And I think someone else may speak on it. It may have been Bryn. I don't remember. But it's in Undercommon. And it's instructing them to observe and report on the party's progress. But there's no, like, signature or name at the bottom of it. But other than that, there's no valuables on them. Other than their daggers, which are mundane, standard daggers.
Okay.
Okay, how are we doing on
The
time?
daggers are special or something?
I'm sorry, say again?
The daggers have something special or they're just daggers?
No, they're just regular, mundane daggers that they're really freaking good with.
Okay.
All right, we are 3.5 hours in. So I have something planned for your next long rest. Let me. It's been a long time since I wrote this, so let me see if this is something that's going to be time consuming or if you want to pick up here in our next session. Yeah. This is going to take a while. So,
Oh.
we will wave our hands at this point, saying you guys make it through the next day without any more encounters. You find a good spot for your long rest, and then during your long rest, something else will happen. And we'll pick back up there in our next session, which is next week, because today's the 4th, right? Yep, next week. I put in Discord, I can't have a game on the 18th. I'm going to be probably on a shuttle or an airplane on that day, but we will have a game on the 25th. Okay?
Oh, so
All right.
we get a long
space
rest?
shuttle?
I'm sorry?
You know, Brian.
The space shuttle,
we-
Brian?
No, it's called the Groom Shuttle.
Oh, okay.
Brian, even the shittiest planes have Wi-Fi.
But no, Southwest has
Could you
shit
imagine-
Wi-Fi.
Could you imagine being on a WestJet flight or a Porter flight and running a D&D game?
Yeah, with all my voices I did tonight, yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be epic. That would be epic.
All right, guys. So this is our first, I guess, 2024 for some of us. So if you ran into any kind of issues, anything on your character sheets, I made a note here. I got a copy of the new healing potion over here to do Demon Queen's Enclave. Was there anything else that I missed that is you guys ran into problems with, other than not having token actions?
No. Did I
So
hear
Brian,
it
did you
correct? Did I hear it correct that we did a long rest?
No.
We continue. Okay, no. The next long rest is where the issue is. So
You made it to a point where you're about to start a long rest, and
Okay.
that's where we'll pick up this next session next week.
cool.
Cool.
So, again, if there's any other issues you guys ran into, Grolnar, if there's certain things that you know you're going to use all the time, just shoot me a list of what those are, and I'll start playing with, see if I can figure out how to give you a token action for it. So you're not trying to hunt and peck and find it in your character sheet. I'll try to
Okay,
help you out
yeah.
there.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm heading straight to bed. Talk to you later.
All right,
All
good
right,
night,
man.
Gary.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
All right.
Good night, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. Good session,
All right,
though. I enjoyed that. Night, man.
Sorry, I was
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, I was AWL there for a couple minutes. My mom is